that's why it's important to swallow. I'm kidding.
Oh boy. Going to hell.
What?
You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me make sure everything is working. Sam, say something else is going to get sent you sent to hell.
Something else is going to
Okay,
be sent
there
to
you go.
hell?
Perfect. All the audio is working. We are live, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and welcome back to Dinner and a Game. Tonight we have something a little bit special because normally it would be, hey, Admiral. I'm flirting with your husband. Anyway,
Okay.
so, but
No questions. Just okay.
no question.
You mean
Okay.
our husband?
That's true. That's true.
He's one of the collective husbands.
he
Part of
was
the
he was a sacrifice to the polycule.
He
He
was.
was.
He's probably sacrificed. It's fine. We
but
do
yeah.
have his consent as well.
Yes.
people.
Yes, yes.
Consent is
Yeah,
key.
it was
Consent is fries.
In
consent
chat,
is
it doesn't
fries.
seem we do, but ignore chat.
I love consent is fries.
Consent is fries. Consent is sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Consent matters.
Consent
All the
is
consent.
everything. But in the meantime, remember, Dinner and a Game. We're here to entertain you, but we want to be safe. So if you guys ever find a situation in DAG that you don't think you have the spoons to handle, if a scene gets too intense, if anything gets too extreme, because we are an adult stream, we do tackle adult subject matter, but all you need to remember is it is absolutely okay to step away. It is absolutely okay to jump to some other Twitch channel and hang out there. We don't try and make things scary or difficult for anyone watching the stream, but it is a role-playing game. Things can get intense, and we completely respect everyone's right to be able to make their own call and step away when they need to. Never forget that. One of the reasons I'm saying that is because tonight we're playing Monster of the Week. Sam is doing us an amazing favor, and they're running a one-shot for us because our illustrious fantasy daddy had a thing he had to do with the family and everything. So real life always comes first for Dinner and a Game. So Sphinx is going to be going out and doing his own thing. We love him very much. But tonight, Sam is going to run Monster of the Week for us four weirdos. And we're going to try and do everything we can to derail whatever plot that Sam is trying to run. That's our only objective. We're not actually going to do any role-playing whatsoever. We're just going to fuck with Sam all night long.
Sam, this isn't a colonoscopy. You don't need to put a glove on.
Fuck with Sam number
I
one.
was going to pull a phrase that I
This
love
is
most
so
dearly.
threatening.
You will
Like the
try.
first time he was doing this, I was like, I feel like he's just
First,
gonna
you gotta
punch the camera, and I'm
You
gonna
gotta stretch
physically
them out.
feel
Make
it.
sure they fit nice and tight.
We should have a phrasing counter.
No, that's been said 100
Fuck
times.
you.
But wait. Ahem.
You'd like to.
Ah,
You left yourself open for that one.
No.
That's also what he said.
You want to go glove for glove, Sam? Come here.
All my rubber gloves are in the dungeon.
A reminder that this is an
That is a
18
very
plus
appropriate
screen. If you're not
Yeah,
18, you're 12, and you need to get out of here.
Look, just remember, never use latex gloves. They rip too easily. The neoprene gloves,
Those are
allergen
neoprene
free.
gloves. I work with resin, sir. They're neoprene. Latex don't do
Good.
shit.
Yeah, they really don't.
Yeah.
And people typically don't have neoprene allergies. They sometimes
Yeah,
have.
that's also true.
I want to say it's 35% of people have a latex allergy to some degree.
Probably, but that doesn't matter right now because none of us are doing anything that we need latex for, as sad as that is.
That is very
Yeah.
disappointing.
Yeah,
I
for that, you
know.
gotta subscribe to our only.
I'll go put this away.
Go put this away. So, but like I said, Sam is running through Monster of the Week. But we are also doing something else very, very significant tonight that I definitely want to bring up and make sure that we all understand what's happening. We are raising funds for PCRF. PCRF stands for the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. This is a charity organization that is doing everything they can to help people in a certain place that we literally can't mention. With a certain situation that's happening to a literal group of people that should never happen to anyone. and we can't even say what that thing is because almost all the social media platforms will suppress us in some way to outright banning us on some of them that we're on. So be sure that you understand that we are raising money for that cause that is happening in that place where there's lots of things that explode and hurt people that are innocent. Okay, so make sure you donate. If you donate, you will get the ability to actually affect the game. And remember, you can donate and help us. The players always appreciate it. We love it. And if you do donate to help us, we will be so happy, and you will see us do little dances because it is wonderful, and we get toys to play with, and we get to use them to fuck with all Sam's NPCs. But if you want to, if you really want to, you can actually donate and give the donations to Sam, and he can use them for his NPCs.
Because of how this works and because how the mechanics work, giving it to me would do next to nothing.
Yeah.
But you could give it to Sam in the way that Sam could subtract it from our rolls.
Now that is a thing, but
say that?
you see, if I'm going to receive something like that, I'm going to add a little more something. I'm not going to say where. I'm not going to say how. I'm just going to add a little bit more something.
There we go. Adding a little something is how a lot of people got here because their parents were very, very, very casual about stuff, and they shouldn't have been.
Or
But
in my case,
we're all happy
a
that you're here.
Song that came about in '93.
In my case, it was coffee and alcohol.
Coffee and alcohol. We're wired. We're drunk. That means we're horny.
I was a Christmas baby because I was born in September.
Hey, Milagros.
I
You want to
hate
know
like
what
that.
Christmas song came out in '93?
No.
Wait, does that mean I'm a Thanksgiving baby? Because I was
Yeah.
born in August.
Lip read lists. Lip read lists.
Oh
When
my
you
god!
realize it.
You can't sing it, or we'll summon her. Mariah Carey will manifest.
That's why I was
We are
not
not-
saying words out loud.
I was saying we are not
Lists.
manifesting
Next, if
Mariah
we're
Carey
ever
in chat.
we are ever doing a Monster of the Week one shot, I'm doing it SCP style. That's what they got to take down. They got to keep her from breaking out of containment early.
Yes.
So,
Speaking of early, I still have my Halloween decorations up, guys.
yay!
They'll
never
never
came
come
down.
down.
Don't
Those should
ever
never
take them
come
down. Don't ever.
I
I,
have
don't,
a carousel in my front yard of little dead children.
I think that should stay up
Can
all
I
year.
see pictures? That
That's
sounds
appropriate for
awesome.
Easter.
That sounds
Bet.
fucking awesome.
That should
Man,
stay up all
it's
year.
fun.
There should be no reason that comes down.
I love my children.
Just throw some Easter baskets in their
Right.
hands, and you're set.
It's
Yeah.
been really windy, so they fell over. I have to pick them back up.
Oh.
Oh no!
But
Yeah,
they're,
let's
they're
take
even
that.
more dead children
They
then.
re-died.
They re-died. They're laying down. So let's say hi to everyone and say hello to all these lovely people and let them tell you who they're going to be playing, which tonight includes me. I get to play. I am going to be so happy when I'm like dead in 10 minutes because, Sam owes me. But anyway, so let's start out. Let's start out with Fountain Pen Femme themselves. Milagros, how are you?
I'm very good. Super excited to get to be part of this one shot that's gonna have like 5 more parts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like if we pass 3 like consecutive, like they're all connected, we have to name it something.
I mean, we have to be realistic about this. If there's more than one shot, I'm gonna fall asleep.
That's fair.
According
That's
to
fair.
what happened at Dag House. Oh, I can't wait to go to Gen Con this year. I'm so excited.
And excuse me, nothing happened at Gen Con.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No one ended up on the roof.
Nope.
Two Gen Cons
jeez.
ago. No, oh yeah, no one ended up on the roof. We didn't play Kahoot till 3 a.m. It's fine.
We can't do any of that shit this year because we're staying in a penthouse with security guards.
We were all kind, sober, and fully dressed. If you know what that's referencing, hear my best.
And there was no bottles of rum on the table at
There was-
breakfast.
Absolutely not. No, none at all.
Oh my god.
So, are we doing who we're playing too?
Yes.
Or is that a surprise? Okay.
Need to take this.
So I'll be. I was not able to be present for the previous iteration of this because I had the flu. But I'm here this time. The playbook I'll be using is the Henderson, which is basically a crazy old person that's like cracked out and refuses to die. That's literally like in the mood.
I
So,
love
like,
it.
if you get like grievously injured enough, you can go out in a blaze of glory just out of spite because you're just pissed off.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it's great. Her or his name is Mama Albert. She's very tired. And actually was retired as a monster hunter for over 10 years before some mysterious fucking thing made her wife walk into the lake outside of their house. So he's trying to hunt down whatever the fuck that was. I don't know what it is. He doesn't know what it is. And in terms of description, just picture Wolverine from the 90s X-Men cartoon, change almost nothing, but just dyke.
Dyke.
That's
Just
it.
Add some hits.
I have, literally just add boobs. Still short as fuck, stocky, mutton chops and all.
Cigar.
I adore.
Cigar.
You
Good
gotta
pointy
have a
hair.
Pointy
adore.
hair, big old fucking truck instead of a motorcycle because of all the kids that he fosters, who like weighed him down with all this random shit to go when he leaves the house, and yeah, so I've got a big axe and an automatic shotgun and boomer juice. So like, stay tuned for
Oh,
me
God.
making Sam fucking miserable because if I pull the boomer juice ability in game, I'm gonna drink something horrible in real life on
Or
camera.
somebody makes us hydrate.
Yes. So please donate. And
That is not one of the cast members. That does
Please.
not count.
You
Please
can't tell them to
donate.
do something when
use hydrate.
it's just
so
going to be
that-
atrocious because
so that I
then
can
it's
make
going to
Sam
happen.
miserable.
So hydrates.
Love you, Sam.
Hydrates only cost half tonight.
Yeah. Love you
Half
so
off.
much,
2
Sam.
for 1.
2
Two
for
for
one.
one hydrate.
2 for 1 hydrates.
For one special.
Milagros, you're gonna get so sick.
Yeah.
I hope they come out the same consistency they go in.
Oh god, I hope actually that feels very uncomfortable.
Listen, I ate actual food before this, so I'm not just running on cottage cheese. This is me.
Well, now we know what the hydrate is. All right, so let's continue the chaos and go. Let's go and say hi to Cassie. Cassie, how are you doing, Lady Vamp?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm ready to do this.
We gotta hydrate.
There-
Already?
Yeah.
It
Ryan.
was-
Say it. It's gonna happen.
Who? Who is it? Who?
It was
Ryan.
Ryan.
Oh, no, don't,
Here's
Milagros,
my
don't.
boba straw.
don't.
Yes.
That is vile.
Smooth yet
I hope it
chunky.
gets
It worked. No, it
It
worked.
worked.
No, it's smooth yet chunky.
He's in a straw.
You are foul for that. Foul.
Nothing wrong with it. It's just
Yay!
Everybody needs-
Sucking
Listen,
cottage
cheese
cheese
chunks.
through a straw.
Yeah.
It's
Shit.
like a
Clearly
religious
never had a religious
experience.
cake.
It's like a reward. My ass.
It's like a reward.
It's like a
Like a
reward for
reward.
bad behavior.
Sam, your ass is a reward.
That came out of nowhere. Like Sam's ass. Oh shit. Thank you very much for all the subs, Admiral.
Formula.
I thought you said we were broke. Now you're out here like just blowing subs? Jesus.
Wait, who's blowing subs?
Everyone who just
You know,
subbed,
Hey,
we need to get you
yo.
Admiral's address. He owes you something, apparently.
Because apparently he's blowing subs.
Oh, Sam, you're one of them.
Yeah, me, I'll put you on the list. No. Please don't show up at my house. It's gross.
It's from
I
Mila.
show up with food.
The children of the yard.
Please line up to the left.
You want to catch him on the good side?
You find the house with
First
pentagrams
he's
and
blowing
ravens is
subs, now
probably
he's
mine.
fucking the government? What the shit?
Oh god, this is going nowhere.
So lost.
What the government? Oh my god! Thank you,
Government
Admiral.
who?
No matter,
Clipped, I hope. I hope that gets clipped.
just you know you can clip things, Sam.
I don't know how to do that, and I'm already running like 4 different things up here to make sure I've got my notes, got the stream chat, got this call and this chat. I've only got 2 screens. If I only had 1, I'd be in a lot of trouble.
Gee, I wonder what that's like.
All right,
What, being in a lot of trouble?
Cassie, who are you playing tonight?
Oh gosh. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
yo!
I have chosen to be the pararomantic, aka I'm having an affair with a supernatural. So I am Miss Theodora Michaels, Theo. I am the personal assistant to the head of the. Hang on, I'm going to say this right. I'm the head of the Schwartz Wildlife Conservation and Rehabilitation Foundation.
That sounds like something you actually looked up, is it?
I made it up.
Oh, brilliant.
But I
We
knew I was
love
going to
it.
mess up the words. I spent way too much time thinking about stuff today.
A funny thing is, all of us wrote stupid long backstories for these one-shot characters.
Hey, that's not a bad thing. It helps promote connection to
One
each other.
shot.
One shot.
I'm gonna put one shot in like 15 air quotes in my notes.
All right, so let's continue the Joy Fest and say hi to Miss Liz. Miss Liz, how are you?
I am very good tonight.
Good.
My dear sweet husband-in-law. That's Sam, if you're not in the know, is very kindly letting me do a little experiment tonight. I am actually play testing a playbook that I made. And so tonight I am playing Aoife Fletcher, the Banshee.
Oh.
I love it.
So you actually made a Banshee this time.
Yes.
Which is almost like your Monster Hearts character.
It's the daughter of my Monster Hearts character.
Reese and Brona got married!
Yay!
And Reese is still getting roasted.
Hey, Ray.
Of course, Reese is still getting roasted. It's
What?
Reese is
Reese.
getting roasted forever.
Right, remember when Alejandro met Madame Fletcher?
Uh-huh.
That was Brona.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
So cool.
Well, luckily enough, I didn't blow it and and actually realize that and then lose my shit. All right, so finally, me. I'm Ray, Mr. Dag Show, founder of the Feast here at Dinner and a Game, and tonight I am going to be playing Chris Sparks. His thing is called the Hex. Basically, you ever had that friend that comes around and no matter how good their intentions are, the moment they show up, they ruin everything? That's Chris. And if you want to find these lovely creators' links or Dinner Games links, they're currently all in chat. Sam is going to be running tonight. Sam, I would ask who you're playing, but you're playing everyone else.
Yes, I'm literally playing everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
The NPCs, the innocent civilians.
It's not out of stock, Admiral. It's on a cooldown.
Why is it out of stock?
He's just being rude.
I know. He just wants Sam to suffer so bad.
Yeah,
He's
he
just
does.
like, I have so many points. I'm going to do this all night.
To monetize for some reason. The moment you put Sam suffers because
Remember-
of X, people will buy it.
Remember, Admiral, if you have cash, you can also do it with bits that's not on a cooldown.
Oh,
Why'd you say
no.
that? Why'd you say that?
Because it's true. Hang on a second. Let me add the sound thing in. But yeah, if you want to help us support PCRF, please donate. You can affect the game by donating. And the donate effects are in chat right now. One moment. And you can see those effects there. They're just like the effects you can do with bits. Your donations can be in any amount, and then you can divide it up between all those as you want to.
Do I do that?
I'll take care of it in just a second. I'll tell you in just a second. But if you want to donate, you can do that. When you donate, there is a comment section on the donate page for PCRF. The PCRF donate link is now in chat. And then you can go ahead and divide your donation any way you want to amongst all the dollar amounts you see there. It doesn't, you can break the rules because you're actually using cash to do it, and you're donating to a good cause. So if you want to spam Sam, if you want to make Milagros choke to death on fucking on cottage cheese, you can.
That's a word.
Milagros choked to death on some
Suffer.
creamy white.
Some smooth and creamy.
Smooth and creamy.
I don't know. It's kind of chunky.
Everything's kind of chunky when you come down to it. Let's go ahead.
Or-
Let me go ahead. Let me finish this stupid shit. If you want to support Dinner in a Game to bring more of this chaos into your life, please subscribe on Twitch or subscribe on any of the other paid venues. You can give us stars on Facebook. You can do super chats on YouTube. Any way you feel comfortable, do whatever you need to do to support us. If you can't support us, give us a like or a follow. That is an amazing way to help our algorithm and get our voice out there. It helps in every single way possible. Plus, serotonin boosts are wonderful too. Also, if you want to help and you want to have something tangible to actually show for it. Oh, what am I doing? I broke something.
Oh, I just
What'd you
washed
break?
my shirt. I forgot to wear it today.
Aww. You need to buy more shirts. You can get merch.
I-
If
I'm
we have-
trying to find
I
mine, but
do need
Em
more
took
work.
it, and I still haven't been able to find it.
So you have a merch store where we have amazing shirts like this one. This is one of everyone's favorite shirts. It says the villain has you by the throat, choking the life out of you, and on the bottom it just says, "Tell me more."
I feel like this is going to be a real possibility in my Saturday game. I need that shirt now.
I don't know. I hear "Tell me more," and I just hear the "Tell me more, tell me more"
Tell
from
me more,
Grease,
TJ.
followed by
Tell me
Samuel L.
Tell me
Jackson
more,
from Pulp
tell me
Fiction.
more. Does he look like a bitch?
So basically, you have a TikTok meme stuck in your head.
Yes, yes. Surprising
Excellent.
no one.
And if you want to get something else tangible and you want to help us as well, and you love coffee and tea, you can go over to Many Worlds Taverns using the link.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Oop. What do you mean? Oop.
Oh no, it's nothing
He just
super
doesn't
bad.
have-
I think you spelled
Oh,
it wrong.
God damn it!
Yeah,
I
you
forgot the Y.
Now, if you want to go to Man World, I don't
If you
know
want to
what
go to
that
Man
is.
World, perfectly fine.
World
We
Tavern.
don't have a partnership with Man World Taverns. Only
If you
Many
want to
Worlds
go where
Taverns.
It's raining men. Go to
It's
Man World.
raining men.
I want to go.
Hold on.
But if you use the
Milagros?
link in chat to place your order, you will get we will get 10% of the order that you place. And if you use the discount code Dinner in a Game when you place that order, even if you don't use the link, you will get 10% off your order. So please do that. Well, they have the incredible teas and coffees. Their chai, their Spice Sands chai is amazing. Their I don't remember the name of it, but their lavender and mint tea is incredible. They've got great products. Their coffees are all amazing. Their dark roast, the great old one, it is one of the best dark roasts I've ever had. I'm not a coffee expert, but it's one of the best dark roasts I've ever had. It's one of those dark roasts that's actually very, very smooth, very mellow. And if you have someone who gets an upset stomach from coffee, because coffee has a lot of acidity to it, I would suggest trying the Great Old One's Dark Roast. It might actually be palatable for you, because we've had other people who have sensitive stomachs and they've been able to drink it. So, but if you want to try any of that, please use those links. Otherwise, please enjoy this game. Sam has put a lot of research work and has been just waiting to kill us with this. So enjoy the game, enjoy the chaos. I'm going to turn everything over to Sam, and I'm going to go put in the actual sound effects for the bits orders, so you guys can use that too if you want to. Sam,
Very well.
it's for you.
So I find there are much more satisfying things than killing the people who come to the table and their characters.
If you take out my secret boyfriend, I swear.
You gave him a boyfriend to take out. That's your fault.
That's your fault.
Like
It
I
means I'm
said,
just gonna
I
split
killed my
with all
wife.
of the rest of the people in the
I killed my wife
Foundation.
pre-game.
like
My
a
wife's
like a
already
villain
dead.
in most TTRPGs, often killing the heroes is not so easy. Like
Hey, I
killing
killed off-
others.
I killed off a boyfriend in a backstory, and my DM still brought him back to fuck with me. Okay,
Exactly.
That's
There is
shit.
nothing sacred. Most of these villains are profane
I kicked
beings.
him into a mimic. It was fine.
So, we start off with this little tale, not on the group as a whole, not individual characters,
Shut up, Dan.
looking at us at the sky. Single airliner flying over until explosion seems to go off, and it slowly begins descending, gaining speed until it crashes right behind a sign. Yosemite National Park. It's all over the news. Plane from Denver, Colorado to San Francisco goes down in Yosemite. But something's a little off. Volcanic activity in the area is suddenly on the rise. Scientists suspect that the plane's crash caused something to shift. People are in a panic. The park has been evacuated. Rangers and other state officials have been come to help clear out the area. Several groups are called to help make sure that people are able to stay out. And 4 people get a phone call. The voice is different from all of them, but they all say the same thing. I need you to come to Yosemite National Park. Something is very wrong. I can't do this alone. So, I need a volunteer.
Oh, fine, I'll just do it.
Liz.
Damn.
Now I'm looking at the spelling and I want to make sure I pronounce this right.
Aoife.
Aoife. Okay, let me put in a little note for that. Because I'm looking at that and nowhere do I see that. It's like, oh fuck, this looks like French
Welcome
spelling, which
to-
is just not
No,
going to
no,
be
it's
spelled.
Irish.
Liam, it's worse, it's Irish.
Iris!
Irish, Gaelic, and the French. You see letters. Okay, it's spelled this way. No, it's spelled this way. How do you get that out of that?
If you think you know how it's spelled, if you think you know how it's pronounced, you've already lost.
Yes.
You've already lost.
I
Aoife,
saw it and knew. I instantly knew.
You
Been
are
way too much time
the
reading books.
first of the 4 to arrive on scene. You see smoke rising from the distance. You see the volcanic gases and the hissing geysers of Yosemite. All of it seems worse than usual, at least from what you've seen and heard. And there's a mixture of wildlife preservation groups, the the rangers for the park, as well as what looks like federal agents, all on site. One of them approaches the vehicle, which I'm guessing, is she riding the bike or does she...
Riding the bike. So as they approach, she'll flip the visor of the helmet up.
He goes to say something. As he goes to speak, you see he freezes for half a second. You almost see a slight gleam flow across his eyes.
Sorry.
Ah, you're one of the ones the boss is expecting. Just park over there, and then meet in the gift shop. That's where HQ is currently set up. Boss will meet you in there.
Just nods her head, moves the bike over to where it was instructed, kicks the stand down, slowly climbs off, unbuckles the helmet, flips it off. As it comes off, her hair is long and it's in a braid, and one side is fully black and the other side is pure white. So it looks like it's a split dye, but if anyone were to inspect the white hair, there's no roots showing. This is either freshly done or this white is natural.
And while you're doing that and make your way inside, next volunteer.
Oh, fuck, Terry!
Cassie.
I was paying attention. I should have paid attention. Story of my life. Okay. Theo is definitely arriving in a car. Like, she has a car.
Okay.
Somebody is driving her to location, and she is on her phone the whole time.
That is believable. It just so happens that it does just so happen that the Schwartz Wildlife Conservation is on site for this, as there are a few natural species within Yosemite National Park that are endangered. So they're seeking to make sure that they are protected, collected, and taken to a safer area for the time being. So there's more than a few agents working alongside both the feds and the park rangers, including your boss.
Yep. Okay.
However, you do not currently see your boss out and about. Upon the vehicle pulling up, an officer comes over and knocks on the window.
Okay, hang on. Get 5 minutes, okay? Okay. Roll down the window. You're expecting us.
You're expecting... See the thing on the window? Oh, you're with the Wildlife Conservation Group.
Yeah. I was supposed to be here 25 minutes ago. My flight was late. Have they already set up? Do I have my people here already?
I know a bunch of you already. He gets a closer look at you, and you see almost like he's sort of like bending over, getting better look, and all of a sudden he just like, you see the eyes flicker. He stands straight. You're one of the ones the boss was expecting. Go ahead, park over there. Right inside the gift shop is where everyone's meeting.
Perfect. Thanks. This is insane. She'll just go back to it. Roll up her window and let her driver take her in.
And we have a stretch.
While the driver is moving, either one of you take it or I'm gonna call it.
Oh, I got it.
Alrighty, Ray. What do you roll up in?
What do I roll up in?
Yes.
Nothing. When I get the call, I'm hitchhiking on the side of the highway.
Wait, can we arrive together? Can I pick
You
you
can
up off the
indeed
side
if
of
you
the
wish.
road?
If you wish,
Yes.
you can.
Yes. I love hitchhikers.
I love hitchhikers.
That's what she used to do.
Well, he only does that because he has no money.
That's okay. He's gonna be one of her kids now.
Okay.
Wait, he's gonna adopt him.
Absolutely.
So,
And then
And he's
Mama's
got,
gonna
like, a
die a
handful
horrible
of-
death. I'm kidding.
He's got a handful of these.
How did you find You know what? I'm
yes.
not even gonna ask.
I had
not
a
even-
jar ready.
I love
Love
you.
Oh my god.
Fucking Werther's are the best candy ever.
just
Here,
don't
if
try
you're
and
not
hydrate with the
18,
jar.
No.
If you're
No,
not 18,
it's not just
here.
Werther's. I saw those like
The strawberry candies.
Yeah, I have
Strawberry
three.
candies
I have
that
the
only
butterscotches.
grannies can find.
I have the butterscotches, the Werthers, and the strawberry.
Oh my god.
So here, if you're not 18, here, take a candy and get out. Shoo.
Katie,
Kidding?
if
They
you
won't
see
even
this, we
know
love you.
who Candies are unless they're 18 or older.
If this
Don't
is
make
not what
those
you signed up
anymore.
for, take a candy and see you on the way
Yeah,
out.
yeah, then get out.
Here's a fruit snack.
Here's a fruit.
Probably not what you signed up for.
Okay, in that case, I'll describe what Chris is rolling up in, which is one of those trucks that looks like it's been in like it's on life support. Mama Albert would not let this thing die. She's like had it repainted. She's probably replaced everything inside of it at least twice. Like she will not let this truck die. And it does sound like it's dying the whole way that it's pulling up. It's really loud. And a couple of times it does make that terrible gunshot backup sound. That's just terrifying. And yeah, it just rattles on in.
So you're driving a Frankenstein F-150.
100%, yeah.
Oh, that's sexy.
With so many bumper stickers. There's like a library of bumper stickers on bumper stickers.
I love it.
Bumper
And
stickers
they're
on
all,
bumper
like-
stickers.
Yeah, no, there's like faded ones that are covered over with new ones. And some of them were given to Mama Albert by his Gen Z or Gen Alpha foster kids. And so he does not realize what half of the shit is saying.
I adore it.
Oh, wait, the
Oh,
most important
no.
question. Is there an I Tomato My Farmer sticker?
Yes.
Perfect.
There's that. There's like bye Felicia. There's this bitch empty yeet like as a bumper sticker.
Why do
Oh my
I feel like
God.
one,
That's
there's
right
one
over
that's
by where
probably
the gas
on there
tap is.
that they don't know that just has the letter GILF.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's GILF.
God.
There was a MILF sticker. Like there's honk if you're a MILF. Like honk if you
Jonk,
like
jonk, am
MILF.
goose.
Yeah. No, it's a lot. It's a mess. So yeah, Mama Albert like rattles on over to an empty parking space and parks before the truck starts to throw a tantrum for being used so much.
So the guy immediately sees the truck pulling up, and the officer is like, "Stop! Stop! Stop! This area is closed off to civilians." He comes over to the window. It's like, "I'm sorry, we can't just allow anyone in. There's currently a situation on here. You're being expected. Just go park right over there. The boss is waiting for you inside." Just that immediate shift, immediate.
Yeah.
The eye, you just see it. It hurts to look like it's not even a blink. Just quick flash of the eye, and just immediately just change.
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought, making me stop this piece of shit. Hold on. And she's gonna start smacking the fucking dashboard because slowing down and stopping is too much for it. And goes over to park.
My uncle has this truck.
Every
Old
family
Blue.
has at least one.
Old Blue.
Oh, blue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's Old Blue. He goes to tractor pulls, truck pulls. He does real well.
So I'm
But then
just
he doesn't
seeing
move
just
for the rest of the year.
Once we're parked, she, throws her arm over the back seat and is like, "I can't get out.
Thanks.
No problem."
He goes to like open the car door to get out. He grabs the handle, like pulls it down, and as he's getting out of the car, like the entire handle mechanism just falls down and hits the ground.
Fuck! Not again. Where's my fucking duct tape?
He's like,
Hold
sorry,
on.
that happens all the time. Sorry.
Oh no, it's fine. This thing is old as fuck. It'll die with me. Once this thing's done, I'm fucking done.
Oh, I'm okay.
I'll die before this thing
if
does.
you die
No,
and no
literally.
one, he's like, Chris is like, if you die and no one wants it, I'll take it.
You're gonna have to fight my 8 other kids for it.
You have 8 kids?
Foster
Right now.
kiddos, they're in and out. I might have 9 by the time I get back. I don't know.
Cool.
They got a group chat. I'm in, but I don't understand half the shit they're saying.
Yeah. That's okay. It makes perfect sense to no one else either.
Perfect. All right. and he's just groaning the stepping down out of this truck is like, oh, fuck.
So they sound like me.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm picturing my Uncle Bruce now.
No, literally,
Yes.
yeah.
His name is actually Bruce.
Yeah. And locks everything up, puts the busted door just so like it'll close, and is just like giving the truck a pat, like it's all right, old girl, it's all right, like it's a scared horse. And I'm gonna head over with Chris to the gift shop.
And Chris kind of just, he's literally wearing like one of those old members only jackets, like an old polo shirt that still has like a duck on it. Like he got there's all this shit straight from fucking Goodwill, torn up jeans, shoes that do not have any laces because the only shoes he could afford had no laces and he couldn't afford to buy the laces. So
God, this is me in the 90s.
like the shoes are actually held on with duct tape, and he's got a backpack that like looks like it's barely, like one of the straps is just hanging down behind him and the other strap is over his shoulder, and he's just walking behind Mom, and he's just like looking around like,
Yep.
So this is where we're supposed to go, I guess.
Yeah, some weird shit. Weird shit's always going on,
Okay, I mean, I gotcha, but at the same time, this place looks really freaking normal.
See, that's how they get you, okay, kid? That's how they get you. Is that it looks normal,
Okay,
and then some crazy shit jumps out.
got it. Well,
You ever had a deer?
Right as Mama Albert says that, Eva just
Oh,
steps
no!
out of the gift shop door.
just like not missing a beat, totally deadpan, Chris goes, "Is it impolite to ask if you're crazy?"
Depends on your definition of crazy, I suppose. And this woman is in like all leather boots, leather pants, leather motorcycle jacket. The only spot of color is like this pastel green like turtleneck she's got on under the jacket. There is like a gun holster around the shoulders over the jacket. There is something strapped to her thigh.
You
Mama
said there's
Albert
something strapped.
stares at
I
her
didn't.
for like a hot second, and then it's like, and just like huge bear hug.
Pats Mama Albert on the back. It's good to see you, Mama Albert.
Oh, good. You know each other. With all the leather,
Yes,
I didn't
you
know
do.
what was about to happen.
This bad little bitch right here. Listen, I know your dad like rode a horse up the side of a hospital or some shit. He will never be half as cool as you. Look at this. Look at this get up. Fuck.
I mean, you have to give him the credit. He did teach me how to ride the bike.
Oh, big fucking deal. You can learn that shit from fucking YouTube and shit nowadays, probably. Like, listen, we're in good hands, okay? If my knees go out, you stick with her, all right?
All right.
Theo, as Theo is getting out of the car, I'm gonna let you decide who you recognize one of these people.
So
You've worked with them before.
she'll hang up her phone and put it in her bomber jacket. Or not bomber jacket, like those silly little like pack jacket type things that you see like the park rangers in, or not the park rangers, but like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
this way too like fruity like environmentalist people, but it's money.
The Patagonia.
It is
the
money.
brand new
Yes.
Chris Patagonia.
With like the too tight white t-shirt on underneath it and like just cargo legging pants. Like she looks like she should be at a photo shoot for a wildlife conservation thing, but it is functional. And she
We
just
do
hangs
love
up her
that.
phone and she takes her sunglasses, puts it on top of her head, and her hair's in like this really high, very sleek pony. It's kind of that offy, dishwatery, almost brown, almost blonde in between, with the like soft ombre into like the bleach blonde on the tips. And she'll just look around. She sees somebody she recognizes.
Yep. So the question is, which which of the group does she recognize? Which one has she worked with before?
Oh gosh. We're gonna go with the child.
Oh,
We're gonna go with Chris.
Oh my god!
Bad luck, boy.
Chris is just sitting there and just he's sitting there and his cheeks go bright red, and he's looking at you. He's like, "Super hot girl I saw naked once."
Mama Albert elbows Eva immediately. He's like, "Look, you see this
Only
shit?
girl I've
This is
seen
one of
naked
my new-
once.
This is one of my new
We
kids."
told that was a
That does not surprise me.
good-
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
You know, you didn't take pictures, right?
I didn't even have a phone then.
Awesome. Cool. Why are
But
you
if
here?
it happens again, I've got a phone now.
I'll get in touch with people. Don't worry about it.
Well, you told me not to let you drink that much ever again.
You know, you don't have tequila in Mexico if you're not ready to get naked.
She's not wrong.
Not wrong.
Sometimes you
I just
don't
only had
even
one
need
set
the
of clothes,
tequila.
so I was naked while I did my laundry.
That's right. That was a weird weekend.
Chupacabras
so-
bring out the worst in everyone.
Mm.
Oh,
That's
those
right.
little bastards.
I shot one of those fuckers. Got a mountain in my living room.
Yeah, well, we didn't know that the Chupacabras had broken into a meth lab, so...
Oh,
We are so lucky that fire didn't spread. Could have taken out the whole town.
Yep.
it was like that Bacon Bad.
No,
Breaking
yeah.
Bad.
Have you ever
Chupacabras.
seen the Have you ever seen the movie Cocaine Bear?
They're giving bears cocaine. Well, the bears I know, the bears I know love cocaine, but you're talking about the animals, not the dudes.
Yeah,
right?
no.
Next time I'm home, I'll show it to you.
All right.
Yeah, it was like that, but shorter and like really obsessed with goats.
It was
Whoa.
weird. It was
Mm,
weird.
Here you go, little Missy. Welcome to the group.
Oh, okay.
they keep on getting more. They didn't even buy any at the frickin' truck stop. I just don't know where it comes from.
It's Mama Albert. They
Oh,
just
fuck. We gotta
they got
hydrate.
it.
Mama Yes.
Hello, everyone.
I
Oh,
just
don't
got
you drink
regular
that
cream
cottage
soda.
sheep. You're revolting.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to know what's going on, every time we get a hydrate, Milagros will be hydrating with a very special substance. Milagros tonight is hydrating with cottage cheese, just in honor of Sam running a game for DAG.
This is my
Sam is
first
very
time-
happy that Milagros is hydrating with just cottage cheese.
Overjoy.
This is my first time having Sam as a DM, so welcome.
You gotta celebrate somehow.
You gotta pull
Why
out
not
all the
cottage
stops.
cheese?
That is fair.
Just like boba.
Just like
like boba.
savory boba.
Savory boba.
Savory.
Speaking
cream
of,
soda.
has anybody gotten the extra cheese cup with their boba before? What kind of cheese is it?
That
I have never
I have
had boba,
not.
so I do not know.
I'm gonna have to look into this now because we got a
You
boba
gotta
place not too
try
far
boba.
from us.
We gotta take you to try boba.
I love boba, but like, yeah,
We'll
the,
do that
the
at
place
Gen
that I
Con or
order
something.
from has
Gen
like
Con.
a cheese cup, and I'm like, I have no idea what that means.
So there's something you all realize that this conversation is having.
Oh boy.
That we all like boba.
Well, every
We
single
love
one
boba.
of you, after these little conversations going back and forth, have all dealt with the supernatural. So why are you here at the site of a plane crash? Why were you all called?
Well, the only time anyone calls me is because something's gotten very, very bad, and no one can figure out what's making it bad, so they call in something worse.
You know, actually, that makes sense. So you're Mama Albert, huh? You know my cousin Azzy.
Pleasure to meet you, sweetie. You're a hugger, right? I'm a hugger.
Oh, yeah, no. So, like, awkwardly.
Chris is all like, she is a
Yeah,
hugger when she's
wonderful.
drunk.
I've got some kombucha at home. It'll get you wasted, and it's not tequila.
And it's not tequila.
And
Do
Mama
you make
Albert.
your own, or do you?
Oh yeah, I've been making my own for 30 fucking years. Before that shit was
Wonderful.
trendy.
Okay.
Before Whole Foods jumped on it, made it fucking expensive.
I'm noting that. And she'll,
Chris-
like, pull out her phone and, like, write a little note in it.
Chris-
She's got
Chris-
one of those
Mama Albert
fancy
peeps-
phones that, like, flips open to, like, a
She
book.
peeps the Patagonia and is like, this fucker drinks kombucha. I just know she does. It's that or
Chris
yerba
leans
mate.
over to Alfie and goes, "What's chabucha?"
No, it's kombucha. It's a weird fermented drink. Mama Albert makes it. Just smile and nod when she gives it to you.
Okay,
Just like-
but I don't drink.
It's not. It can be alcoholic, but it's not technically alcohol.
But if it's fermented and it's not alcoholic, that just means it's rotting.
Hers is alcohol.
Yeah. Kinda.
We're supposed to drink
Like I
rotting?
said, smile and nod. Smile and nod.
Smile and wave, boys.
Smile and wave.
Okay, yeah.
So,
Chris is
Here's
just sitting there
what- here's what
smiling incredibly uncomfortably.
so here's what I'm thinking. Chupacabras were flying the plane. Thoughts?
I don't
No.
I don't.
No,
I'm not
I have-
specific. I don't specifically deal with chupacabras.
Yeah, I,
No, I have.
I
I have
don't
a
think
feeling-
anyone on the U.S.
I have.
list is chupacabra.
No,
Alright.
somebody. I'm assuming you guys got a phone call too.
Yeah.
Several.
Yeah.
Every day.
Okay, but one telling you to come here.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, this was the top priority one.
Okay. I have a feeling. I have a feeling about who might be in that inside of the gift shop.
Inside of the gift shop?
Yeah. Yeah. There's only one bastard that would call me in on something like this.
Okay.
Where's he at?
Very
Where's he
interested
at?
in
I gotta
somebody
meet whoever pissed you off this bad.
The absolute.
I don't even know how they
Oh.
got my phone number. I picked
To
this
call
phone up
me.
at a gas station 3 weeks ago.
Exactly. How did they?
That sounded sexual for no reason.
It's Sam.
It's the gloves.
I can't help
It's
my
the
boys.
Gloves. The gloves made it sexual. See? All right, so we're getting paid like fucking plushies and postcards or something.
Oh no, this is probably gonna. If it's who I think it is, it's the big bucks.
The big
Maybe I can get
bugs?
a new door. So who's going in first? Because I'll bust in. I don't
You
care.
know what?
Eva will just spin around and open the door and walk in.
So, as you walk in, you see a bunch of the they're still like the classic gift shop, but a lot of it has been like shifted and pushed. There's logistics tables. It's relatively oddly empty. It looks like a lot of people have been closed out. And you can see from the back office, there are two people. There is a very one-sided yelling match going on. One of them looks like federal officer, maybe about 5'10", black hair, classic uniform, completely nondescript. The other guy, Theo would recognize as her boss, Gunnar Schwartz. He is furious about something. You can't quite see or hear what's exactly being said. The officer seems to be very, very calm, trying to give some sort of explanation, seeming to try to calm everything down. Mr. Schwartz is not having it.
This is why I'm here. Okay.
Theo,
Just walk in the middle. Yes, sir? What needs to be handled?
I need you to roll me a sharp.
Ooh,
Oh,
first roll,
wonderful.
first roll.
First roll of the night. I have 1d6, so I'm gonna roll it twice.
Typically, if you could hear and see what was going on, everyone would get this. The only reason Theo is getting it is because Theo knows the person on a more personal level.
Can I roll to read a bad situation using my third eye ability?
Yes, you can.
Okay, yeah. I have a 7.
Okay, so that will be a success. Liz.
Give me a sec. That is a 9.
A 9. So both successes.
Yeah,
Although
so
you
I
can't.
Oh, sorry. I take a +1 hold, and I can see invisible things.
Alrighty. Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay. So, to start with the basics. The both of you see what's going on. You see the conversation. You can't hear what's being said. You can only see really body language. It's not just anger at a situation that Mr. Schwartz is exhibiting. There's some frustration in there. There appears to be, with the look in the eyes, the glancing around, it almost looks like a sense of fear. But why would an animal conservation expert be afraid in a situation like this? Something is definitely off. As for the third eye, you keep on seeing what almost seems like slight shimmers. Not around Mr. Schwartz, but around the Fed.
Okay.
Eventually, the conversation seems to calm down a little bit. Fed seems to say something as Mr. Schwartz goes back to looking at something on the wall. Federal agent walks out, looks to all of you. Ah, you're here. Welcome me.
Yes, sir.
Voice isn't one you recognize. None of you have seen this guy before. But there's something familiar about him. Just can't place.
That feeling makes Mama Albert kind of shift to like stand in front of Aoife and Chris, because like those are the kiddos, and like just kind of mean mugging him.
Do y'all follow him?
Follow him.
Following, she's got her phone out.
Watching the
I'm ready to note.
shimmers to see if like they seem to connect in a certain spot at all.
No. If anything, it almost seems like a veil.
Can I roll weird to see if she recognizes what this would be?
You may.
Ooh, wait, what's the... that is a 12.
A 12.
Yo!
Okay.
Beautiful.
You recognize it almost immediately. Not just what the magic is, but also the origin of the spell. The spell is of Fey origin. The Summer Court specifically.
Oh, those motherfuckers.
It's a
She literally,
glamour,
she says
it's,
that under her breath. She's like, oh, those motherfuckers.
it's a glamour charm.
She says that, and Mama Albert's like, yeah, he's a fucking Fed.
Does it... Can I see where it is originating from on him?
Oddly enough, that's something that stands out. No, you cannot.
her hand just subtly goes to the sheath on the thigh, and she wraps her hand around the what's the word I'm looking for?
The hilt.
Thank you. The hilt of the blade, but she doesn't pull it out or anything.
Do you all follow them outside the building?
Yeah.
So, you all head outside the building, start walking up one of the trails, kind of away from where everyone else is. Camera pans back to kind of give a side view to everyone walking. And as the federal agent in the lead walks past the camera with a single power pull in between, who walks out the other end is not the federal agent. You all seem to blink for a second, and the federal agent has just, in that very tiny instance, just been replaced with someone else entirely. Blonde, messy hair, a long, brown, almost trench coat, and a cane with what looks like a silver dragon's head.
Oh, we're going bougie in this aspect. Okay.
Either in encounters or in working with them directly, you know who this is. And in the supernatural community, he's also kind of known as a bad omen, someone who only really shows up when bad things are happening.
Chris is just looking around going,
Rocks.
Chris looks around, oh man, this is going to get so bad.
Sorry for the disguises. If I'm walking around like this, people tend to ask more questions than needed.
Could just actually change your clothes instead of using a fucking glamour.
I am a master of keeping secrets.
No, I know. Your boss is not happy right now.
I'm sure.
Was he the one screaming? I'm pretty sure anyone could have noticed that shit.
Yes. Granted,
Yeah.
he has every right to be. Partially.
By the
What
way,
does that mean?
Chris is absolutely on high alert because he already is bad luck, but having someone else who also makes the situation bad in the same general location could spell catastrophe. So his anxiety is just shot through the fucking roof.
Christopher, you can relax. We're here to solve the problem, not make more to it. And
Then
trust
why did
me,
you call me if you knew you were going to be here?
because unfortunately I'm on containment for this one. He just holds up a hand, and there actually seems to be like a glowing blue sigil actively pulsing on it. Certain individuals are very, very nervous right now.
Will planes
He's
don't just crash in national parks?
He's going to seeming to tap something in midair, and it's almost like a bubble pops, and there's a small encampment. There's a small tent. There's a makeshift table with some books and papers on it. Come on in. I'll fill you in.
How bad are we talking? What do you know? Just,
Well, there was a plane crash. Plane was carrying something, an artifact, uncovered in the border between Georgia and Turkey.
When are people going to learn to not touch things?
Never.
Leave that shit in the ground. Just leave it in the ground.
I agree,
Put that thing back, or so
especially
help me.
considering the time era they estimated it came from.
which was...
Hydrate.
Most people in the Catholic Church call it the Crusades.
Oh, fuck.
the first, which one? Because there were like 4 of them.
Oh, it takes me back.
It's hard to say
Gotta love the Catholics.
because this particular piece was not just seen in Turkey or Georgia, but also in Libya.
Oh.
Hey, that changes the game.
And now it's in Yosemite Park?
Well, it was recovered. It was being tested and examined in Denver, and then being
Chris is
transferred
like-
to San Francisco.
It wasn't being recovered, it was being stolen. Recovered or
Not-
giving it back to the people it belonged to.
Not stolen, and in this case, we do not want to give it back to the people who belong to, considering, if I'm going to be frank, this one is a bit of a weird case, as we're not sure what happened. The plane was fine.
I mean, clearly not. It crashed.
I'm telling you, chupacabras were flying that shit.
I certainly hope not. Are
There
we
were-
aware of how many species of plants and animals depend on this ecosystem? If this plane has fucked up the ecosystem here, do you know how long that will take to fix?
There's a reason Mr. Schwartz is here, and why I'm going to be working with him on the cleanup and containment.
Mm-hmm.
It's also one of the reasons I'm not getting involved, as when I get involved, there can sometimes be
A lot of fire.
Yeah, it's not fire
Yes.
season. It's not fire season. So, we're going to be thankful for small miracles, as the Catholics would say.
It was a small private flight. We're not looking at a full-on airliner. The only ones on board were Florence Delamay, which is the pilot, Maximilian D'Angelo, a scientist who was looking over the relic, and the one that's got Mr. Schwartz all up in arms about, a volunteer helping to provide security, Rex Caldwell.
Why does that have him all up in arms?
Because Rex isn't supposed to be doing this kind of stuff.
And it's his nephew. Now, I've worked with Rex on more than one occasion to know that if there's going to be a survivor, it's more than likely going to be them.
Well, he's not going to survive long if we pull him out of here. So we're on recovery.
Yes, but that's where things get dicey. The relic itself was a spearhead.
Is it the fucking long dude?
Spears are
Longina?
generally-
Longina?
The what?
The thing that stabbed
The
Jesus.
Spear of Longinus?
No.
Oh.
That would more likely be found closer to Molesty. Who knows? More than likely closer in now known as Italy. No. It's believed to be the head of the lance from St. George.
The Dragon Slayer.
Oh, what?
The Dragon Slayer, one and the same.
Oh, good. Well, at least I'll have an interesting story for Dad.
I
And
mean, I don't even know if dragons are real or not, but I'm not going to doubt it.
They've already cordoned off the crash site. The problem is something is making everything go crazy. The animals are steering clear of the area entirely. And I'm talking about beyond that of just something happened. The volcanic activity has nearly doubled without bursting. And there's enough thermal activity going on that helicopters can't get a good view of anything. And there's too much heat for thermals to be of any use.
I'm just asking this because, you guys do know what Yellowstone is, right?
Yes, we're very
Yeah.
well aware of what it is. And that's what's weird about it.
Why
The
is that?
hot spot is moving.
It's a caldera. It depends on where it's weakest. It's going to move.
No. As in, the activity. He pulls out a small map and there's a small pin on it. and the pin is just slowly moving like a tracker on a map. That's the epicenter. It started out smack dab in the middle of the crash.
So a plane fell and broke Yellowstone.
No, there was something more in
I
the
know.
plane.
I understand. How you said like the seismic activity is off the charts.
No, that's just it. Seismic activity, it's fine. It's the heat.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
Whatever is going on here has got more than just normal people nervous.
Well, if you keep on raising your fist like that, everyone's gonna get
He-
nervous.
he's showing the mark on his hand.
he.
The Fey courts are scared.
Oh, great.
The Hells are anxious.
Which means Granddad's just in a great mood.
And
I
the
don't
with those
wizarding,
conversations.
and don't get me started on the wizarding circles.
Oh, protection.
They're locking up. And no one's telling anyone why.
Hmm.
So I consulted these, and he literally shows a deck of cards. In dire situations, every time I've had to call people in to help solve something, these cards have given me the best options. Every fucking time. This one made me question things a little bit, but considering the cards haven't failed me yet, I'm not going to question them.
So
I don't know what's out
tracking
there.
Are like
Uh,
are we tracking the thing? Is there something for us to follow? If we follow
I reach out for the and take the map gently, and I hold it up.
right.
You see,
so
even
we're-
though you hold it up, the pin doesn't fall out. The pin is still following.
I know.
it
No, I
without-
figured it's enchanted in some way.
we're
Oh.
going after that thing.
Sure, why not? What can
Who's got a
happen?
phone that's durable?
Huh?
Oh, I suppose I could swap it out.
No,
if it just
I'll leave this back at 10.
hands.
She'll pull out a satellite phone.
the sat
Ooh.
phone will actually work best.
Oh,
He
good.
sort of moves his finger slightly. You see the entire map almost turns like a translucent blue. He moves his hands away as it condenses into a cube and almost drops it into the phone. And now the map is there and tracking the epicenter.
Oh,
You're gonna have to teach me that trick one of these days, motherfucker.
Oh, that one was of my own design. I'm not teaching that to anyone.
I will tell my mother you were in town and did not say hi to her.
Do it.
Ooh,
I'm very good at
ooh.
hiding. Besides, I'm not here by choice.
Here,
If I
here,
was, I wouldn't be
here,
here.
here. You take bribes right here, and
Take
just
bribes.
so much fucking, so many of these.
I just imagine that that he wears like a haggard coat that is just like all pockets.
Oh yeah,
I love it. Oh
100%.
my god.
Oh no,
And there's,
he
like,
literally
random pins and
opens
other
it
shit.
up and pulls out what literally looks like a jar. It's like, do you think I'd let you forget the last one? And he opens it up to put those ones in with the rest of them.
Yeah, that's right.
So this
All
is the
right.
thing.
So you're leading the
If
way
I
then?
find any rappers, I know who to come for now.
Oh no, I've got a pocket for that.
There's an
Listen,
app for that.
listen. When you show up in a place like this, you take nothing, you leave nothing. That's
Take
the
pictures,
deal.
leave footprints.
Sure, but like that's the deal you make when you come out somewhere like this. Okay, humans haven't fucked it up that much yet. We're not fucking it up now.
I love
Right.
you. No wonder you get along with my cousin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
What, you know
fun.
Cousin Azzy too?
Yes, worked on the case on a while back ago. Never thought I'd have to kill an A-list movie star, but it happens.
Oh, which one?
Shia LaBeouf.
Sorry, I don't know that list. What? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Relax. Everyone within the supernatural community talks with another. It's no big secret anymore.
You know, I haven't heard that story. She's gonna get an email.
I got a question.
Yes?
Is this little setup moving with us, or do I have to go get my go bag?
Oh, no. Tell you what, go grab your gear, meet back here in like 5 minutes, and then...
It's going to take me longer to walk all the way back over there than 5 minutes.
All right, 15.
All right.
Gather back up here, and then I can't directly intervene with this one because everyone else is in arms. I can at least create a rift to get you to the crash site.
Cool. Great.
The crash site seems to be near Glacier Point, and it seems that moving point isn't too far away from there. Go get your gear, meet back here. I'm hoping this is just some small thing.
You and me both. If we're dealing with Dragon Slayer lances, not my area expertise.
All right. Well, chop, let's get to it.
If it was like Dragonlance related, I read all the novels when I was a kid, so...
That tracks. A lot of books.
Decent reads.
If I stayed in the library, I had air conditioning.
That's fair enough.
Mama
Usually
Albert,
there's
I'm
free
surprised
coffee.
you haven't just straight up adopted him yet.
Oh, he's one of mine now. I picked him up on the way here.
Oh, wonderful.
There you go.
What does that mean?
Trust me, it doesn't matter how bad your luck is, it'll bounce right off them. You're in good hands.
Okay. I can't
Yeah,
really
don't-
be adopted. I'm like legally an adult.
No, there are ways,
never
depending on the
stopped
state.
It's it's like gay adoption. It doesn't matter how old you are. Older gay person likes you, you're their kid now. It's just how it is.
So,
Okay.
you
I have
all
heard that.
go get ready. I'll start
Mama
prepping.
Albert's already been walking.
Yes.
I'll
He
start
just-
prepping
This
the
is gonna take forever.
dimensional warp to ensure it doesn't collapse upon itself and create a black hole in the middle of Yosemite.
Eva just sits down, just pats her thigh, and then pats the holster. She's like, I took everything with me.
This will
Yeah.
also give us time if we need to do a bio break, refresh our water or our fucking cottage cheese.
We will
Good.
take a 10-minute break,
Oh,
ladies and
good.
gentlemen. Oops, I hit a button. We will be
We will
back
be
in
right
10 minutes. Thank you so much. Be right back. Oops, hang on a second. I gotta do this. I forgot I had this thing up because I was trying to fix something. Be right back. Boop. 1 second.
He was literally fisting a wall.
Sonic thumpers don't count.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you very much for letting us take that little break. We really appreciate it. Our bladders really appreciate it, and our parched throats really appreciate it. And Milagros still has more cottage cheese.
I
Uh,
can't believe you're drinking that through a straw.
remember that we
I mean, that's
are...
very
Hydrate.
Oh! I hate having to look up and just see you slurping cottage cheese to a metal boba straw.
Anyway, remember, we are raising funds for PCRF tonight. If you can donate, please do. Your donations can affect the stream. If you look in chat right now, and you look on the screen, actually, I put the donations and how they can affect the stream and what the amounts are there. This is a PCRF is an amazing charity doing great works, trying to help people who are in situations that are completely not their fault, and they are being hurt and killed for it, and the most casualties are on the innocent. So do what you can to help if you can. If not, spread the stream, spread the information, let people know that we are doing fundraisers until we hit $1,000 donated. I think we're at 325. I'm going to double check that right now. But in the meantime, I'm going to let Sam get back to running the game.
Alrighty. So, last we left off, the group had discovered what the flight flying over Yosemite National Park was carrying. The spearhead of the Lance of St. George the Dragon Slayer. Everyone has gone back to their respective vehicles to gab what gear they may need, and meeting back at this hidden makeshift camp. As the some call him the mage is waiting to send them to their next location, the crash site. This could be a least hour-long ride via four-wheeler, or a 5-second traversal through who knows what. Time is of the essence. Once everyone has reassembled,
Did Chris go with Mama Albert, or did he stay with the rest of the group?
I stayed there because everything he owns is in the backpack.
Okay, cool. So then Mama Albert is bringing, she's got her gear, which includes an axe that's like slung over against her back. It's big. And, automated shotgun, but also like a full kind of like backpacking bag of camping gear. And with that, she like shrugs it off. She already had another bag. She shrugs that off and like gives it to Chris and is like, "Here, kiddo, we'll split it."
He takes the bag. What's in the bag?
Oh, same shit is here. Got a kettle, camping stuff, some toiletries, sleeping bag, little baby tent, that whole deal. We'll figure it out between the two of us, but I just can't carry that shit anymore. Not all this way.
No, it's okay. I got it.
do those two realize this is not a camping excursion?
You never know.
It's better to be
Mama
prepared
Albert's
than
always
not.
over be prepared.
You never know.
You're not wrong. Anyway, the rift is ready. So, if you are all ready, let's get the show on the road. While
All
Mr.
right.
Schwartz gets his already small panties in a wad further.
I would not repeat that.
I've said it to his face. He's called me worse too.
I am not surprised. Okay. Well, let's go hunt down some Catholic artifacts.
Alrighty. Stand in that little circle. You would?
One thing.
What?
Just remember that if something happens to me, you know who my grandfather is, and you know what he'll do to you.
Trust me, I've already had enough run-ins with him. I'm not looking to more. Last time we had a gambling match, I won. Shocker.
Oh, that pissed him off.
Oh, so much. It was entertaining.
Was that about 6 months ago?
5.5.
Yep, that tracks. Dad got a nasty visit.
I may have went to him earlier disguised as someone else, tricked him on a way of how to cheat. He relied on it, and that caused him to fall right into my trap.
He's gonna be so bad.
Never try to cheat me. I'm always 5 steps ahead. Anyway, stare at this, please.
Fuck her up. And she starts, as she does that, she starts mumbling in Kimmering.
Because although if you don't stare at this, you'll still be fine. You will most likely see
One
horrors
second.
beyond comprehension.
I mean, we know you.
Okay, my afternoon's clear.
All right. 3, 2. Who is staring at the card he's holding?
I guess I am, because I don't know what's going on.
Is there anyone
Pretty good at
not
following
staring?
instructions.
Okay. So it's almost like space rips open in front of you, around you, and then behind you, and you're at the crash site. There's what looks like burn marks of a magic circle in the ground where you're now standing. You can smell electrical fires, burnt fuel, burning. Unfortunately, I'm trying to remember the exact metal. Essentially, I think it's magnesium is what some landing gear is actually made of, which is a pain in the ass because it's self-oxidizing. The plane is in shambles. Wasn't split in half, thankfully. But as you're looking at the wreckage, it looks like a huge portion of it has just been melted, including half of one of the engines by the tail of the plane.
Somebody is paying for a cleanup crew for this.
What do you all do?
All right. Let's see.
Aoife is gonna move closer and start investigating the burnt hole in the side of the plane.
All right. What ability would you like to use to investigate?
I'm going to use forensic divination. So when I successfully investigate a mystery, I can ask what magic was done here as a free extra question.
Okay. So we've got investigating a mystery. Anyone else?
I think first thing Theo's gonna do is just start canvassing and like walking the perimeter looking for bodies or body parts. Because I mean, we gotta find out if anybody walked away from this or if they are missing.
All right. So that'll be either. I think that will technically also fall under investigate a mystery. It's not really reading a bad situation because the situation has
No.
already occurred.
It's bad. It's bad, but it's
bad.
too late.
It's bad, though. From what you've heard of private liners crashing, there's definitely been a whole lot worse in the past.
Yeah.
Milagros, Ray, what about you two?
So Chris is going to be walking around the perimeter of the plane, kind of doing what Theo is doing. In all actuality, he's kind of like keeping Theo within eyesight and watching out for them. And he is trying to look through the plane and try and find any evidence of what's going on, but he's kind of like hovering. Not super close, but nearby.
Okay. And Milagros?
Mama Albert is looking at the further out perimeter and looking for evidence of anything leaving. So like any trails, anything being dragged, anything that's showing that something like left the crash site and might have taken something with them or disturbed the area further beyond.
Okay. So, all of those will actually be sharp rolls. So, all of you, roll to investigate a mystery.
I forgot to get out dice.
I did.
I got 2d6s right now, though.
All right. Sam, that's an 8.
An
Also
8, so that's success. Success.
Look, dice tower.
Ooh.
This we sell this
Yes.
dice tower.
There we are.
Dice. Oh shit.
I got a 10.
A 10. So you get to take
Nice.
one forward.
I got a 6.
A 6.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh wait.
Buddy.
No, yeah, I got a 6.
the bad luck is coming into real life.
Yep.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
it is actually.
I'm gonna say my hex was way too lucky. So
Now, I'm trying to recall if a 6 falls in the failure category.
It's a failure.
or
It
the
does.
It
It's
is.
for lower.
6
Yeah.
or lower.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So, starting with the low and going high. You're looking around trying to gauge everything, Chris, but with also trying to watch other people, you're missing things.
Mhm.
Fuck, we have another hydrate.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
I wasn't watching.
And they're
chat.
all Ryan.
slurp, slurp.
Slurp time.
Mm.
Slurp, slurp.
Going up to our 2 successes. Theo
Mm.
was looking for body parts, people. Going through, you unfortunately find what looks like the cockpit and the remains of the pilot, along with something odd. Looks like something fed off of it. Like chunks of the body were bitten out.
As a wildlife conservationist, can I tell kind of what creature they have?
You can indeed. And it's like nothing you've ever seen before.
Oof.
Whatever
Also, we
this
have a sweet tea
is
special.
That's so
new.
Tea special.
Oh, and part of the sweet tea
Oh.
special is
Hydrate.
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 Oh, bastards. Oh, I got it off every time. Oh.
Ugh.
It's
If it
beautiful.
does bother you, by the way, I can switch to water or hot chocolate.
No,
If the
no,
bit
it's
gets
fine.
too bad.
It's fine. To quote Cell.
Switch to
no,
beefaroni.
it's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me a lot. And that one's still green. But
Oh,
yes,
it's so close. Okay.
Beefaroni.
there will be something to swing back to you upon.
Okay.
But first, Aoife was investigating what caused the damage.
Yes.
And as you're investigating, you could see it wasn't just slowly melted away. Whatever melted the metal melted so in an instant.
It was an intense burst.
And you feel magical residue. And as you reach out to try and identify it, your entire body recoils. Whatever made this is making your bloodline scared.
Oh, fun. Oh, fun. I do get to because it was a success. I do get my hold 1, so I am going to ask my question.
Mm-hmm. What is your question?
Oh, that would be too easy, so I'm not going to do that to you.
Okay.
I mean, one of the question options is, what kind of creature is it? But I will not do that to you.
I mean,
that's
you
too easy.
could. You
It's
don't know
too
how I'm
easy.
going to answer. Is it? Is it?
I actually want to know, what can it do?
You've already seen one of its effects, so I'll give you this one. Just strike some fear into your heart. Near endless reincarnation.
No.
Was Grant? I swear to God, if Grant was experimenting again. And then, of course, I gotta get to think. What magic was done here?
That's the scariest part.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Whatever did this, though it left magical residue, was of no magic origin or spell.
Oh, this is fine. This is fucking fine.
This is fine.
Which means whatever did this was powerful,
Mm-hmm.
and its power comes from within itself.
Yes, it has its own innate abilities.
Wonderful.
Mhm.
Wonderful. We love this.
Yeah, she just you hear anyone who's close by just hears her start to like grumble, and it sounds like she's going between like 3 different languages.
I was just about to say she could like 4 languages.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's actually not. There's no English. It's literally like occasionally you'll catch a word of French, and then there's 2 if you don't know more obscure languages, like you don't recognize them. But one seems to have a lot of consonants.
Milagros.
Some languages.
Hello.
You said something vital. You are Mama Albert is looking around for anything left to say, and you do find something, and there's something weird about it.
Oh, fucking.
It looks like footprints leading away towards the area where the pin was going. But it looks like something is dragging behind it. About maybe 2 or 3 feet behind the footprints, where the footprints start, there's something that seems like drag and almost like a snake sway. Could be they're dragging a bag or something. It's hard to tell.
Okay. I'm glad I included it. No, not butt prints yet. Once she spots that and sees kind of like where it's going, is gonna kind of rush as fast as he can, kind of back to the site and kind of like clap to get everyone's attention. Is like, kids, I need at least one of you with me. It fucked off that way. Something.
Hold on. I got it.
Chris just goes,
That's when-
spin around, steps in a hole, falls.
Oh no! No!
Nina hacks in a hole.
How well dug is the hole?
Is it a well-dug hole?
It's more like just something fell and bounced, so it's more like just a little divot, but it was enough that they slip and fall on.
It's like a
Lose their
gopher hole.
footing. Remember how I said, Theo, there was a second part to that?
Yeah.
You hear something. Just a low. Just a low pain breathing. And what sounds like an ever so slight strain of metal.
She will spin around and try to find what's making noise.
All right. Anyone else sees Theo suddenly panic and start looking around in a certain direction? What do you all do?
Chris is going to scramble to his feet and start walking over towards Theo. Is like, everything all right, Theo?
I think there's somebody left. Mama, we'll be there in a minute. And
I got
start
it. Yep.
I take
trying
off.
to like.
I take off the huge backpack that Mama gave me. When Theo says, I think there's someone here. I take off the huge backpack and I open it up and I know Mama put a first aid kit in here.
Yep.
So I go through it and I pull out the first aid kit, leaving the backpack there, and start going in after Theo. It's like, I got this.
See,
I'm holding up the first aid kit.
you need it.
Wonderful.
So
Always
this
be
one's
prepared.
not even going to require a roll, because as everyone gets closer and starts listening, y'all hear the straining. You hear what sounds like scraping on metal. It's a weird sound because it doesn't quite sound human. And as you all start to move pieces away and start digging through and getting back towards the back end of the plane, you see some of the materials is like trying to move, and you see what almost looks like a brown green scaled hand with claws is trying to push at it.
Okay.
You
Can
hear
I
almost
help?
reptilian hisses. Theo, you have seen this before. You know who this is.
Yeah. Can I help?
You can help. What is everyone else showing to do? Seeing what looks like something green, scaly, with sharp claws is trying to break out of the rubble, and Theo is running up to help.
Sweetie, need me to get the gun?
No, I have one. It's cool. Hang on.
Theo,
just-
what is that?
I if it is what I think it is, just stay back. Keep your eyes down.
Eyes down?
Eyes down. Do not make eye contact. Very important.
What, do I have to assert dominance or anything?
No, please
Okay.
don't.
Okay. I really don't know how to
Just
do
put
that anyway.
So help me, kid. If you are hurt beyond fixing, your uncle is going to murder us both.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
Everyone just heard that.
Quietly, but yes.
So carefully the stuff starts to move. You almost hear a, which is kind of a warning of get back.
Back up, eyes down, back up.
Chris,
As
back
you
Make
hear
sure
what
her-
sounds like an
her eyes are turned
impact, and you see part of the rubble go flying, and y'all see what look like bird's feet, a little bit thicker, a little bit more scaled, with on that middle toe a just very, very large, sharp, curving claw, like a karambit's blade. And eventually the feet back up. Something starts rising. You see what looks like a clawed hand come around as what can only be described as the something that looks an uncanny hybrid between a human and a raptor from Jurassic Park, except twice the size. Just eases out of the rubble, kind of struggling to squeeze its back end out.
Theo will slowly back up to give him space.
And just stands to full height, not like an animal, but like a human. And just kind of looks at you, just head quickly snatching to Theo, head tilting. It's hurt. Like you see it like take what looks like a piece of metal support out of its side, and it just slowly starts to heal. It seems to be slowly healing. You see it kind of just do the whole like
How-
the head neck thing
How
as it
badly
just
is it
slowly
hurt?
starts to shift back. It's hard to tell in this form. It's not till it fully reverts to looking like a person again that you realize, oh, they look like they've been through a plane crash.
Aoife will slowly approach, and as she does, she's softly singing like a song under her breath. And she very slowly giving this person the option to stop her, reaches out to like touch the face.
Careful, careful.
This
Whoa,
isn't the
whoa,
first
whoa,
one
whoa,
you kind
whoa,
of see.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Why are you just going to start touching me? I
Do you
just
want
met
to heal? Do you want to heal or not?
Relax, I've been through worse than this. I'll heal. Just give me time. Ah,
Do you want to heal or not?
Rex, so help me if you're trying to be cool.
no, I'm always cool. Don't worry about it. Fine.
And she just hand goes to the cheek. She starts singing once more. And this is actually my scream. And he is not in danger of dying. So he will heal a harm, and everyone else who can heal it will gain +1 ongoing through the remainder of the scene.
Ooh.
Useful. Like, ow. Okay, that was
And-
unnecessary, but you know what? I appreciate it. Good gesture. Where's that mad fucking doctor run off to?
Okay. You're going to give me a rundown of what happened first, because you are not supposed to be here.
Okay, look. Uncle protested to it. Dad said it was an easy job. I'm just on a flight serving as the air marshal. Everything was good till doctor got a crazy look in their eye and grabbed that spear out of its freaking container, and then everything just went to shit. He started speaking in like this deep guttural voice, and then he just...
Did you recognize the language?
Not really.
And she will start to speak in Welsh,
No, not that one.
and then she will try Irish Gaelic.
Didn't sound like that either.
If it was I didn't study ancient Britain. Oh, wait. But it was also where it was found. It could be any Eastern European fucking language. I didn't study Eastern European languages.
Well, next thing I know, his eyes just rolled back and he belched what looked like magma.
Yep, that would explain the magic I sensed. Okay, so that probably came from the lance.
He
Who's
was
scared of weird shit?
Scared
You
of
fuck.
weird shit?
I just survived a plane crash
Like,
by
are
turning
we-
into a were-raptor, and you're asking me about weird shit? Pretty sure I saw a fairy fly by the fucking window.
That wouldn't be a
You
surprise
better
for
hope not.
around probably summer court.
Yeah, I don't know, because it was like little in an armor and with like a knife. I don't know, maybe it was bigger than a knife did. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, it sounds like somebody from the summer court. Is there still a hole for her to like get inside of the wreckage of this plane?
Yeah.
Cool. She's gonna climb inside and sit down. And she's gonna lean back out. Where was the doctor originally sitting?
Well, you can see the giant hole. He was
Just climb through it.
fidgeting with something in his hands, and then he just went berserk.
Okay, so
He's
he was
literally
sitting.
sitting right beside it.
cool, great. And she's gonna sit exactly like in that spot, and one hand on the hole, one hand kind of basically pushed underneath her, like she was trying to like touch where the seat would have been. And I'm going to use magic.
Okay.
And she is basically, I'm going to kind of try to do something and also use one of my abilities to like help. Basically,
Okay.
she's going to kind of try to sort of force like a vision of what happened.
You're going to use magic to see another time or place.
Yes. And she is also going to combine this with spirit touched. So she is sensitive to the supernatural. When you sense magical things, obviously roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you can sense them fully. On a 7 to 9, choose either to sense them fully, but they notice you too, or you sense only impressions. And then on a 6, you get to decide how bad the terribleness is for me.
Okay. That's fair. So while you're setting up to do that, what about the rest of you?
I'm gonna help Rex out of the wreckage and give him my water bottle.
Okay. Easy enough. Milagros and Ray?
With Rex actually starting to speak, basically, I'm going to. Chris is going to basically stand there, kind of like in shock, and watching him trans back. Does he have like? Is he like unfortunately naked when he transfers back?
No,
Okay.
that's the interesting thing. Is his clothes are tattered as if he just survived a plane wreck, but beyond that, whoever designed these clothes designed them to stretch.
He says, he looks at him and he says, if you need more help recovering, I think there's several of us that can.
That is appreciated, but I've always been lucky with the genes. I've got a natural regeneration. Once lost my tail in a fight. Took it about a week, but it grew back.
Here, you probably need sugar. Come on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. I don't even think you can find these anymore.
You can't.
Yeah, they're always in my pockets. However many you want.
He's like scratches his back a little bit, like that is just the spot.
Did you see anything leave, or were you too smushed in there?
I don't know. Like everything
Alright.
crashed, and then a bunch of shit fell on me. I wasn't strong enough to put it off of me, so
Yeah, you got fucking smushed. Because I think something went that way. And I'm not going after it by myself, but...
Oh, there's the pilot.
Here's the question: did you eat him?
Whoa. I don't eat people. Sure, if they're a bad guy, I'll tackle them and stab the shit out of them with my claws. Maybe bite them to take them out of the fight.
Does
But
he
I don't
eat
I
eat
have
people.
seen
Because
you
we have
go
a hydrate.
berserk.
Okay. That was one time. I told you that that diet Granny put me on was a bad idea from the start.
Yes, and if you were injured enough, I know that sometimes the beast takes control.
How would I just got out of that. You think I would bite him and then somehow go all the way back there just to get buried?
That's
Besides,
a fair point.
I don't have blood in my mouth other than like, fuck, I bit my tongue again.
How many?
Holds up the water bottle again.
Yo.
So it was how many of you? You, doctor,
It was-
pilot.
Me, the doctor, and the pilot. That's it. Small flight. It was literally just taking it from one site to the next. Primarily because the Catholics apparently heard about it, but that has nothing to do with what happened here, I don't think.
Love the Catholics.
They were
Anybody who
sending nuns. Of course we were relocating.
Anybody
Not
who
those
pisses
crazy
them off
warrior
is a
nuns
friend
again.
of
I'm
mine.
not dealing with those crazy warrior nuns again.
I think that's why they asked me to be air marshal. I mean, I am air marshal qualified.
Yes, we're all so proud.
Yeah, it doesn't help that I'm the freaking nature of the family. Oh, everyone else is bears or wolves, and you're Jurassic Park fanatic.
Do you feel better now?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
can at
done?
least run and jump.
Okay.
Wait, so can that fancy guy? What's he got? Is he the cocaine bear?
What?
I don't know.
Dude.
They have a thing about cocaine bears. I
The
don't
fancy
understand.
guy
It
that
sounds
was
like
screaming
the
and pissed
Russian
off and shit.
peasant.
The one you were
Look, my
mooning
cousin
over.
snorted coke while shifted one time, but it had nothing to do with that incident.
No, I'm talking about the one that she was making googly eyes at while he was fucking screaming at people.
Oh,
He's
Uncle's
my boss.
here, isn't he?
Why do you think I'm here?
Is he a cocaine bear? Nobody answered
Why
my
are
fucking
you all
question.
here? I don't know. I don't think so.
Well,
least
we're
not that
here to clean up whatever this is. You
Okay.
realize you landed in a national park.
Hey, I didn't choose where we landed this thing.
Okay, Air
You
Marshal.
don't see me controlling the wheel. I don't know how
Okay,
to
Air
fly one of
Marshal.
these things. I just
The
know how to
air
arrest
you don't see
people
me
for.
know what the fuck.
I don't even see
Fine.
why they needed an air
Fine.
marshal on this thing. Just one person.
It's fine.
One
You're in charge of this
person.
fundraiser.
You know what? Deal. I'll just take my shirt off. We'll make millions in an hour.
No, we're not doing another calendar.
Did so well though.
No.
Wait. Is it still in print? Because I've got a couple kids that might want it.
I
yeah, I
can
still
send
got a
you the
few.
link. It's
All right.
we do it manually.
Mama Albert's gonna like knock on like the side of the plane. Are you good there, sweetie?
And
She's
now
just
we're
sitting there,
back-
one hand
Right.
like under her butt.
Because he's not moving without everybody.
So,
Oh, I love that you're there, by the way.
Liz.
I rolled a 3, but I marked a point of luck.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. It's fuzzy at first. Black fog rolls in and then it clears. Someone else, your hands are different, your clothes are different. You're seeing through the eyes of whoever was sitting here. You're fiddling with something. It almost looks like a small black crystal. But it's not crystalline. It's crystal shaped, true, but its composition, its feel, it's like carapace.
Maybe
Lace-
like ill.
Fix your finger. There's a reaction, and then the eyes sort of almost like your vision, you have like smoke through in your eyes for a second. Blink a few times and you feel really, really weird. Good. Strong. An urge calls to you. You can't understand the language it's speaking, but you know what it's telling you to do all the same. The spear. Grab it. Your hand goes to the overhead, you reach out, you pick it out, you open it up. See, there's more of those little carapacey crystals in it. You grab them, blood pouring down the hand as you feel even more power. And you see your fingers start to turn black. Slowly it goes up your arm, racing through your veins as it reaches your neck and head. There's a feeling of elation. The world almost turns as if you're looking through a thermal camera as you turn. You feel your chest surge as you belch fire, almost cutting the plane in half. You look at your hand as you see it is slowly starting to become scaled and clawed. You feel the creature brace as the plane hits the ground. You see its hand still human-ish holding on. The other one starting to be almost completely transformed, rip through the wreckage and start making its way across. And then you hear it. Sound of heavy breathing, crying out for help. You see it go back into the plane and see the pilot. They're stuck. And you're very, very hungry. You leap forward, taking huge bites of flesh. And that's when it gets a little bit too much for you, as you kind of there's that taste of blood and iron in your mouth, even though there's none there. You now know what the monster is, or was. That poor doctor had no idea what he was messing with.
Nope.
And it wasn't the spear that's the problem.
I will say, since Mama Albert's right there, as Aoife was going through this, there probably would have been like this ghostly kind of form, like that she could just like, there was almost like a ghostly version of her, and you see kind of like the steps that they're taking, like following the route of like where the doctor went. And as she comes out, it's just this hugely deep breath, like this gasp for air. And when they look up at you, their blue eyes are just a little less blue. And are there any of those carapaces on the ground nearby?
You don't see any.
Well, it's not the spear. And she'll slowly pull herself up and climb back out of the plane.
See, your parents are fucking spooky, and you're both of them. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, that's just normal stuff for me. I don't even have anything really from Dad. His shit's a little OP.
Why? Because his genes are fucking weak?
No. What's the easiest way to explain this? My dad's kind of a demigod.
What, so you
Also-
can make like a semi-demigod? Like that doesn't keep going down the line?
Semi-demi.
Yep.
You know, like, could make a fucking,
Oh,
one
God
quarter.
damn it, Redbeard.
Why, thank you!
He's just making sure that we don't dehydrate.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna take an extra break just so we can all go to the bathroom again.
I mean, I can simply get to a point where y'all can RP amongst you, hope quickly run to the restroom at least.
Yes. It's, I don't know. It's kind of weird. The Welsh and the Irish fought each other. Like Jean, it took after most of my mom. I think I get some weird dad stuff later in life.
Yeah, maybe you gotta age into it or something. But, like, do you want water? Do you... You know what? Here. Here. Come on.
Massive handful of candy.
I love it. Can I take
Just
her
takes out,
everywhere
like,
with me?
3 of the strawberry ones in a Werther's, puts the
All right.
strawberry ones in a pocket, and pops the Werther's in her mouth.
Pops the word.
Alright.
Yeah. Blood doesn't taste good, even as like
Oh!
a ghostly thing.
You can taste when you're in that?
Yeah, it's weird. And you guys, she wasn't being quiet. Like, you guys heard this.
Yeah, because see, Dandy wasn't like your level. Like, she didn't get any
No, well-
sensation like that.
No, well, Dandy and I are different. I'm technically a mythological creature.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Yeah, but yours is way more common than mine.
Oh, bullshit.
Hi,
A
I'm a
jade.
banshee.
Hi, I transform into a creature that's not alive anymore.
Yeah, but you're technically just a were. I know like 15 of those. I literally know an entire fucking pack of wolves.
Yo, I got a few exes that were wares.
She's got you there.
Not furries.
They both do.
No, they weren't.
Call
furries,
us
they were-
that at your own fucking peril.
No, no. Mama Albert's into all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you call up.
I'm aware. My Aunt Fauna would murder me.
Good.
She's a real spitfire. I miss her.
I'm starting to wonder if you knew my parents when they were in college, because you know all the same people.
Listen,
Ray.
I passed through a lot of places. Oh no! Oh no!
Chris is trying to pay attention to the area, trying to make sure everything is okay, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's listening to the conversation go back and forth, but he's just like, this
So
is like a
you can
family
see-
reunion more than a fucking monster hunt.
You
Yeah.
can probably see the sat phone on like the hip,
Mm-hmm.
on Theo's hip, and it still had the map up, and well, it obviously shows your location,
Super
It's-
lame. It's clipped on like a belt clip.
Of course it is.
and you
Yeah.
see something a bit unsettling. Previously that dot was moving away from you guys.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Charlie,
moving
there's no
towards you now.
How estimated? How close is it? Actually, Chris will just walk up to Theo and say,
Yeah.
excuse me, and he reaches for your hip.
What are
Grabs
you
the sat
doing?
phone off, and he's looking at the thing. He's like, this is coming towards us. He's trying to gauge what the distance is, like if there's a scale on this phone, this map or anything like that.
And that's when you all notice the temperature is getting hotter. Now, I will let y'all discuss that amongst yourselves. I'll still be able to hear you while I run to the restroom real quick since somebody keeps hydrating us.
How much do you have left, Milagros?
I
Enough.
have about half the container.
Okay. We're making some decent headway.
Yeah. If there's any left for tomorrow, I'm gonna use it for an actual meal. But because my friend from El Salvador showed me a way to make like rice with like sausage in it, and then you fry eggs and you add cottage cheese, and it's very good.
Sounds
Oh,
neat.
that sounds good.
And pineapples. So
If he was hydrating with something solid, he wouldn't have to use the.
he would be gone much longer.
I mean, that takes a little longer to digest.
All right.
It's cheese.
So it's what? Did I hear you right?
It is.
It's coming towards
closer.
us.
Okay, so to avoid the exoskeleton, I'm gonna call it. I'm pretty sure it's scales of some kind. That's what actually caused the problem, not the spirits, not the lance itself.
So don't touch it.
Avoid touching it. Distance weapons would probably be your best option. I might be able to do something, but like, it's really dicey. If it doesn't work, it's really bad.
So are we staying away from it, or are we running?
I mean, we need to do something, so I don't think running is a good idea, but like, probably if any of like the scales or exoskeleton come off, like, don't pick them up, and definitely don't bleed onto them.
Interesting. I don't feel like bleeding at all, so
Okay. So don't touch, don't bleed. We need to call in containment.
Rex has been like constantly scratching this one spot. He's like,
Is it what I think it is?
Oh no.
It is, but it's one of those black shards, but he's not turning.
And I see that.
Yeah,
I
I
thought
guess.
we were not touching things.
It's fine. It's fine. I have no intention of bleeding on it.
That itches.
And she's gonna hold it flat in the palm and touch it, like with her own hand. Does it feel like it would be a scale?
It does, but something's different about it. The one you felt in the vision felt almost alive. This one feels
Dead.
fossilized, dead.
Okay. You're fine. You're not gonna grow more. This
That's good.
this one doesn't have any energy left to it. I wish I could find one that did. I
Where
wanna feel
does
the
it come
difference.
Right
They will-
as you say that,
Oh, fuck.
you hear a whooshing sound along with what almost sounds like the cry out in pain as something impacts the ground. What almost felt like from the air about probably say like 80, 90 feet away from y'all.
Shit.
And as like the dust clears, you see an amalgamation. Parts of it still look human, but you see the face has contorted. The mouth is almost all the way to here. Jagged teeth, black scales. Half of the face has started to transform. The other still resembles the human part. Matter of fact, this thing looks almost like it's half of its body has been taken over by whatever this is. Black chitinous scales with long, sharp claws, single jagged wing popping out at where the shoulder bone is, even a tail that seems misshapen and malformed. As it's sort of standing up, you see it has what almost looks like somebody maybe only like 3 feet in height, with what looks like dragonfly's wings and armor. It picks them up as this thing is taking like twin knives and stabbing at its arm as it just opens its mouth wide and bites their entire head and rips it off.
Tatani is gonna be pissed.
The body turns to dust as the thing spits it out, letting out just this rancid hiss. And then its head slowly turns and smiles as it just says a single word.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
Yeah,
we're not playing with
thinking
this.
like that.
Are we killing this thing?
Yep, and I'm aiming for the human side first.
Mm.
All right.
Now, I'm going to do this in a way that I think is most thematic. It's had its entrance, but y'all were already kind of ready for something bad to happen. Good guys go first.
Yippee!
Who
Oh my
wants to
God.
go first?
I will if no one else will.
Oh, okay, sure.
You can.
I am going to use my rote.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
What did you
and-
make?
So my rote requires me to say magic words and complete gestures, so verbal and semantic. And basically, it is very, very basic. And he literally, I need to look at one word real quick because I am going to do something that is because he does also have a hero.
Oh my gosh. It's
And-
going full
oh, yeah.
He-Man. Let's do it.
No, so He's actually really skinny, wiry guy, and he basically pulls he does these gestures like he's winding up to throw a baseball pitch, and then he like just throws his hand out and he says "full gore," and as he does so, lightning leaps out of the palm of his hand and streaks out towards. Well, let's see if it streaks out towards him or not.
Roll it. Because I'm guessing
Yes.
you got an ability that allows you to use weird instead
Yes.
of tough for kick some ass.
Yes.
There we go.
So I've got an 11 with my weird. So and so he lances it out, and it goes in a straight line directly to it, and it does 3 harm.
All right.
And
now
the harm bypasses armor if it has armor.
that is good. That is very, very good. Because it does have armor. Now, if I remember correctly, since you rolled an 11 plus,
Mm-hmm.
you get an extra effect.
Do
You
I?
can add a damage. You can. Let me double check
Yes,
it real
use 1 extra effect.
See. Hold on. I know it is in here.
Do you want them? Because I have it already pulled up.
Yes, please. I know
please.
it's in the book.
It is in the book. I'll share it with you at some point. I made myself a little cheat sheet of like all of the things. For kick some ass effects, you gain the advantage. You can take +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hunter. You can inflict terrible harm and do an additional harm. You can suffer less harm, or you force them where you want them.
I'm going to force them where I want them by blasting them onto their back.
All righty. You knock the thing back, knocking it literally in the air partially as the lightning arcs and it falls on its back. And as you do, you hear a voice. And you don't understand the exact words. You don't even recognize the language. Because I doubt anyone here speaks Old Babylonian.
No,
Oh,
unfortunately.
we forgot to bring
But-
Gilgamesh from Fate. We forgot.
But you still understand the meaning of it. Child of cacophony. I know what it's like to be used by others.
Oof. Oof.
Who's next?
I want to shoot it.
Alrighty.
But first, I gotta use my boomer juice.
Oh no, not the boomer
Boomer
juice.
Yeah, we're using boomer
All right.
juice.
What does the boomer juice do?
Yeah, so the way this works is I carry around a flask filled with boomer juice. What is the liquid? Who fucking knows? I drink boomer juice and I gain a +1 ongoing to kick some ass and act under pressure. I gain +1 armor and I get a negative ongoing to anything involving charm or sharp rolls for 3 narrative hours.
Alrighty. So
Yeah.
Nana is using her action to roid the fuck up.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go.
Combat stims, baby. Combat
Yeah.
stims. So
yeah.
we've got the lightning going on. We've got the boomer juice. Who's next?
Okay.
You can do it.
Mine's so stupid, guys.
Do it.
Stupider than boomer juice?
We got a fucking forest ranger who works as a personal assistant to some rich boy, okay? So what she's gonna do is she's just gonna, like, hold up her hands, show that she's unarmed, and be like, hey, buddy, we can get you somewhere where you can do whatever you need to. You just have to come with us, and you have to come quietly. And I'm going to use Dark Negotiator to try to manipulate the monster.
All right.
Hey.
Roll it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good.
Oh. What have we got?
8.
An 8. So it's a success. Not quite a grand success, but is a success. I gotta figure out how I want to word this. This is a tough one to word. It will affect his action, but he does not respond verbally.
Okay.
It will occur on his turn, though. You have done something.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Liz?
So the lightning has hit him.
Uh-huh.
Did any of the scales come off?
No.
Damn.
They did not.
Okay. I am gonna put the one that I'm holding into like another pocket because intrigued, and also I want to take it home. And she's gonna pull out her gun, but she's not gonna shoot yet, since the other one just spoke to it and tried to manipulate it. She's gonna wait and see what happens.
Okay, so you're holding.
Yes.
Okay. It is now its turn. It scrambles up to its feet. Its human hand still holding the spear, but it looks quizzically at everyone.
Does it look like the lightning did anything to it?
Oh yeah, no, there is
Okay.
there is a scorch mark. And it starts speaking it again. It is in that guttural, strange language, but you all still understand the intention. It looks straight at you, Theo.
Mm-hmm. Try to puff up, look bigger than I am.
You
she's not real tough.
humans have abused my kind for millennia for profit, gain. Why should I not consume everyone?
Okay. First of all, yes, humans. Humans suck. We're terrible. I get that. I am here as a delegate from the Schwartz Foundation. We are trying to better the environment and get creatures back where they rightfully belong, so that you can flourish and be happy and all of that jazz. We're trying to cut down on carbon emissions, on littering. We are, yeah, I know, it's great. We are turning human money into forests.
That
I actually-
name.
Oh, great. So you have heard of us. That's fantastic. I hate it when I have to explain
I
what the
don't
corporation
think
does.
That's a good thing.
There were many names who hunted my people, who caged us, abused us, used us. Just
Sure.
like the one who held this.
Yeah,
A
no, we don't talk about
weapon.
Catholics.
A weapon made to pierce our flesh, tainted by their divine magics.
Oh yeah, no, dude, like fuck the Catholics. You want to go take down the Vatican? I will help you.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine. That's great. We're actually one of our clans was pagan. Way back we were completely separate. George, Patrick, they're all on the bad list. We're not fans of them.
Oh no, Patrick's different actually. The Catholic Church fucked up his shit.
I think I did hear that. Hey,
Sorry,
Patrick
that was
may
very
be, he's still Catholic though. Did he actually do anything redeeming?
Oh yeah, actually no. The whole snakes equals pagans thing, that's Catholic bullshit.
Yeah,
You.
yeah, that sounds about right.
Which you, me, you, or you?
He's pointing straight at Effa. Effie.
Aoife.
Or Aoife. Damn it.
Effie.
The one time my finger is in front of the note, it's like, shit, I gotta try to read it.
I can't see what the.
Oh. You know Grandpa, don't you?
Your kind cursed us to be like this.
Oh shit, Grandpa fucked up.
Matrax,
no.
satiated, always hungry, never dead.
Yeah, I mean, also, I think my dad would have to replace him, but like, if you want to go kill my grandpa, I'm also here to help you with that. I've got no allegiance to the man. Kind of a dick.
You all reek of mage.
No, that's
His
somebody else.
kind imprisoned us, used us for power.
Oh, that motherfucker.
Great.
You gotta kill that motherfucker.
You know, we're really not all that closely associated with him.
Again, you want to take out the wizards? I might not help with that one, but I'm not gonna stop you.
Hey, shifters are off that. You can go for it.
I need someone
So
To
scared
roll.
right now.
a specifically, and there's a reason for this.
What are we rolling?
Read a bad situation.
Okay, a sharp.
Not it.
Be anyone, whoever wants to
I mean,
volunteer.
Neo seems to be like the diplomat build, so
I have a pretty decent sharp.
No, yeah, you go for
You
it.
go
then.
for
I
it
got
then.
no
Okay.
sharp.
I got no sharp either.
I got no
See,
sharp.
I was
baby.
weird and I dumped my tough, and I really shouldn't have.
I am
Yeah,
weird and
I'll-
cute. That's all I
I'll-
got.
Hey,
all
hey, that's
tough
not
and
always
weird.
a bad thing. That's not always a bad
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, we have
That
a
is
good,
another 8.
We have
Yeah.
a well balanced
That's another
group, I
8.
think.
All right. So you can actually, because this one I rolled is either it's either a pass or a fail, because it's not specifically going off of player ability. So you see it's about to happen and are able to roll out of the way. As you see its grip tighten, its thumb move, and the eye that is not infected flicker for a moment, and you see the human side of it raise it up and throw the spearhead away from the creature.
Okay. Yeesh.
Because you succeeded, you see this coming. You go to dodge and only realize it's not throwing the spearhead at you. It's throwing it to you.
I guess the human half wants us to kill it.
And as the human hand throws it, you see the other half, its arm try to lunge forward and grabs it, but it's just a second too late.
I'm gonna quick snatch it up. Oh. I think this means negotiations changed a little.
You see its chest start to glow.
Oh fuck!
Uh,
Oh fuck! No!
Who's got a good arm?
Probably Mama would have the
Yeah,
best shot.
I'm the long range person.
Somebody was holding their action.
Oh
Yes,
that's
I
true.
was holding my action, but I don't have the best stuff. But I could try.
I have a +3 to tough, and I have another
Jesus.
+1.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna
remember,
fire
you can
my
give
gun.
+1s to other people as well. And we did have that chat redemption that was a
Yeah.
bonus to the next dice roll that needed it. So that's already 1 + 1 you can add to it.
Sure. Do you want to go for it, Liz, or
I'll go for it.
let's go? Let's
Okay,
go.
All right,
hand
so
on
that's
the
2.
spear.
I will take the lance.
Roll it.
Throw it, or stab it. I don't know. What do you got, girl?
You have a weird feeling as you grip the lance. The lance is magical. It has magic tied to it.
Real quick, what is the lance made of?
You're not sure.
But
Oh,
it's not
no.
iron.
You don't know.
Is
Well, if
the
you're-
face side screaming?
Right, like if you're allergic, you'd probably like feel it.
No.
Okay,
yeah, if
then
she
we're
gripped
fine.
it, she would know if she has a reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're fine in that regard.
Okay, that's great. I rolled an 8.
What stat were you using?
I was using tough to throw because I'm kicking ass.
So I got a question. What's the difference between your tough and your weird?
1 point.
1 point. And did you use the both
So the eight,
plus
the
one?
8 is just the die.
The 8 is just the die. Okay. So
Yes.
you throw and you feel something weird. Like as you're throwing, like the blade is shifting and aligning in your hand. It's magic. It's aiding you.
It's doing all the work.
You're not
Beautiful,
rolling
love
with
it.
tough. Add those bonuses.
That's a 12.
Roll with weird.
That's a 12.
So you throw it. It embeds in its chest. You see that quenches its flames. And it reels in pain and then gets back up. It looks pissed. And it speaks yet again. Will this be my final death?
I mean, if you're involved with my grandfather, probably fucking not, dude.
God, I really
Let's-
hope so, because I don't want to face you again.
Want me to shoot him?
Yes.
Yeah,
It-
let's go for that.
It rears up
Yeah,
and
no, I
it
don't
just
like that.
kind of just raises its arms as if offering a challenge.
I'm so sick of this shit.
Give me a worthy death.
Okay, bruh. Okay, bruh. Like, that's not going to happen, but we're going to try.
Okay. So I have an automatic shotgun.
Jesus Christ.
What do I roll?
You roll
Tough.
plus
Tough.
Wonderful. And does this fall under kick some ass?
Yes, it
Yeah.
did.
It does indeed.
You are literally
Period.
rolling kick some ass.
Awesome. I got a 9, and then I have a +3 from tough, and then a +1 for kick some ass.
So plus 4.
Yeah, so that's 13.
Yeah.
Yes. Go, mama, go.
Are you?
I'm so
What kind of
sick of this
ammunition are
shit.
you using?
I don't know how guns work. I've never held one in my life.
So
What should I-
for this thematic case, we're gonna say you're using slugs.
Okay. Okay.
You let rip a burst from that automatic shotgun. And you, of course, burst hit high, so you sort of aim low when you pull.
Yep.
Hit him once in the draconic thigh. You see almost like the scales almost like crack and shatter like glass.
Okay.
But not like break off as you've seen. You hit one straight in the gut.
Mm-hmm.
It's that third shot. Hits the spear and drives it
Ooh.
further in.
Sam, she also gets one of the extra effects.
So, what extra effect would you like to do? Would you like to add an
Damage
extra
bonus?
damage? Would you like to take one forward? Would
Or
you
give
like
one forward to another hunter.
give one forward to another hunter? Move it where you want it.
Can I give one forward to the next person that attacks?
You can indeed.
Yeah. Go
And
get
I
him,
will say,
kids.
after that hit,
Go get him, kids.
it is not looking good. This thing typically actually has some decent armor, but with that spear in it, its
Oh,
armor
bless.
value is negated.
Beautiful.
We got blessed.
Oh, so congratulations, y'all! That's a permanent +1 to everything.
Yeah.
That is a powerful tool empowered by the apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to go next?
Right, you're muted.
Go.
You can indeed.
Go get him, kid.
All right. So seeing all this happen, he basically Chris steps up, and he already struck him once in the chest. He knows where the spear still is, and he knows it's made of metal of some kind.
Ooh.
So he basically says, I hope this is what you wanted. And he once again makes the gestures, reaches out, puts his arm out, and this time, instead of doing his palm, he's just doing one finger. He's directing the lightning directly into the spear.
Ooh. Oh, let's.
Oh,
Let's go, let's go, let's go,
shit.
let's
And
go.
remember,
That's
you have 2
9,
plus
10,
ones.
11.
You have a
2
plus
plus
2.
1.
14.
14.
Yes!
Damn!
So I will say
I didn't
this.
roll a natural 12, though.
Would you like to do extra damage?
Yes, I would.
That's good.
That's good.
It hits. That spear almost gets red hot, and its eyes just flicker for a moment. It breathes. It falls to its knees. Its wing goes limp. Its arms go limp. And it just kind of looks up. Starts laughing. As it grabs the spearhead, slowly pulling it out itself. Black blood spilling out of the wound.
I smell
You just-
barbecue.
He holds it up towards Theo.
Mm,
Many
Okay.
of my kind were slaughtered. Only sacrifice will stop us. And he falls forward, blade embedding itself in the ground.
She's
What do you
going
want
to
to do?
reach forward and try to grab the spear and pull it back out.
All of the barbs from it are gone. Even the wood from the remaining spear shaft is gone. It's just the metal spearhead now, which is about, in all honesty, about the size of like a dirk or a short or like a long dagger.
Cool.
There's still, best way I could put it, it feels strange, like it is much lighter than it should be. It feels magical. And that's when the words sort of resonate again. And that's when something clicks for you.
Mm.
There was one person that was in this little group of people who during that fight didn't seem to do anything.
Mm.
And that's when you hear the slight grunts of pain.
I'm
Not
going-
coming from the body,
Nope.
but from behind you. Rex is doubled over and clawing at his back in pain as you see there's just this ever so slightly growing black coloration coming over his shoulder. He looks scared. A look you've never seen in him before. Always so full of confidence, even in the worst of situations. His uncle could be in a rage, screaming in his face, and he would either be unmoved by it or just have that same shit-eating grin.
I am going to approach him. pull my pathetic little multi-tool knife out of my pocket. Put it in his hand.
His hand is shaking as he's trying to contain it. He's trying to shift to try to stop it, and it seems to be doing nothing more than just slowing it down.
Chris kind of trots over there and he's like, "What's going on?"
You can feel it.
Your sacrifice is worthy. Save us the seat in Valhalla, and I'm going to stab him in the chest with the spear.
He hears that, and at first his eyes look in fear, and then in acceptance as he opens up his chest and even puts his hand on the back of your arm and shoulder to help drive it in.
I love this so much.
Hey, just breathe. And as you see that happening, you see the dark colored scales just start. They stop. And then they just start falling off of them like black sand. But his breath is halted. His eyes are empty. And whatever good feeling that spearhead had is gone. The metal dulls, looking much as if a perfectly forged blade just aged 100 years in the blink of an eye. The heat disappears. You can even start to hear the sound of animals over the sound of, the burning fuselage of the plane.
Chris looks at Theo and says, "Do they have to die?"
The creature said sacrifice.
He was willing. That's
He was
usually
the only
all
one
you need.
left.
I know, but... And Chris turns around and kind of falls to his knees beside him, puts his hands on him, and I'm going to use an ability called This Might Sting. I gotta roll a weird. That is 7. So it's a success. I can use magic to instantly heal 3 harm. But the process is exceptionally painful. And on a 7 to 9, it also leaves a gnarly scar.
I'm gonna need you to roll that weird.
I did. I got a 7.
Got a 7?
If you add the +1.
Mm-hmm.
That would just make it an 8. It's still the same thing.
Okay.
I have a +2 to my weird. I got a 5, which makes it a 7. So a +1 just make it an 8.
Got a question. Does anyone else want to contribute to this?
I was gonna say because I assume he would have started to lose his balance as he passed, and started to fall. Aoife would have gone behind and helped ease him down, so his head would actually be in her lap, and she would once again be doing the song in Irish Gaelic, kind of if there's hair on the head, she's kind of playing with it, easing him. It was helping try to ease him through things. So it's not a roll or anything. The keening scream. Your scream is a song of peace, allowing people to accept their fate. Anyone who is not in danger of dying will gain +1 ongoing, and everyone will heal 1 harm.
So, this is the way I'm going to do this. because you're giving everyone who's not in harm +1 ongoing, that can all be pooled up as well. As you do that, Ray, you get the idea to take the spear out of the chest.
Did say it was going to leave a gnarly scar.
And it will. You see what you can only describe as that same black sand flow and seep into the wound until it seals and scars. That's this when you feel something. It's faint, but it feels like a heartbeat.
My hand will move to the neck where the carotid pulse would be.
And as you do, you also sort of feel the neck and you feel it's faint. There's not just a heartbeat, there's breath. But something's weird about it. You remember seeing his eyes before. They were almost animalistic in nature, almost had the slit, even in their normal state. You open their eyes to look for responsiveness of any kind, and what was once almost blue-green slits are now normal-looking hazel eyes. You brought them back, but the scar wasn't just physical. They will never shift again. And that is where we will call it for tonight.
Okay, can I just say that's what you get for complaining about the kind of shifter you turned out to be? I'm just saying. That's
You didn't
all I
like
could
it?
think of. That's all I could think of as soon as you were like, "It's gone." I'm like, the raptor heard you talking shit. Was like, "Fine, I'll fuck off."
It's
then.
like, I guess I'll fuck
Since
off.
you don't
Fine.
want me, since you don't want to be a lizard, fine.
That part was not planned, by the way. That part was almost
I know.
entirely improv. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
I'm not just going to say this doesn't work.
Yeah.
What can I do with... Oh, I've got
The
it.
raptor heard him talking shit.
The
like,
raptor heard him
oh,
talking shit
oh.
and was like, "That's
Raptor said,
He's like,
"Fuck around and find out."
You don't like me. You don't like me. I guess I'm gonna fuck
Yes.
right off then.
Right, okay. Like,
There is
you
a-
I'm
get
going back to the
live without-
Jurassic, motherfucker."
Right?
There is-
Like, I'm just gonna go back.
There is a
I'm fun
huge
enough
reason
shifting.
I mentioned two separate locations, because there are two legends of St. George and Dragon. One is the classic tale everyone knows. That's more towards Hungary and Georgia. The one in Libya, however, tells the story of a dragon being brought to poison the water in the land, and the Crusaders offering to kill it in exchange for everyone converting.
Not converting.
Sounds like
We
the
love
Catholic.
Yep,
extortion.
Bingo.
sounds Catholic.
Yeah, sounds Catholic.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You all just ended the curse of St. George.
Fuck the Catholics.
I mean, a lot of them are into that, so...
No, they're into fucking little boys.
Damn.
Yeah,
We're dealing with some religious trauma, ladies and gentlemen. But we're
Indeed.
okay.
I was every time everyone was like, "Fuck the Catholics," I was waiting for a chance for Mama Albert to be like, "Yeah, like where do you think I got half my girlfriends?" Like,
Oh, yeah.
she did fucking the
I just
Catholic.
love, I just
I've
love
been-
the dragon being like, like talking shit. It's like, okay, yeah, like you want to go take down the Vatican? We'll help.
No,
Yeah,
literally, like,
Mama's gonna be like, oh, we're all gonna go out to the movies. Hang on, I need to find a date. Is there a nunnery anywhere nearby?
Yeah, no, is there a convent I can stop
Full
by? You know?
oneness.
Mama, eh.
But also, it's also a good thing that you ended that curse, because unfortunately, that is an endless cycle of abuse of power.
Yeah.
Either it would end with this thing being used and abused for power once again, or it would enact its revenge
Yeah.
upon all of mankind. Once it ate enough people, this dragon would have been strong enough to raise the world with next to nothing to stop it.
Hmm.
And the more bodies it piled up, the exponentially stronger it would have gotten.
The funny
Yeah,
thing
well,
is,
you shouldn't have fucked with the Patagonia wearer. Look at where that got it.
the funny thing is the hex has like one power on it that is stupid the way it's worded, and it literally allows me, it's called force of will, and it basically says I can suspend a phenomena.
Ooh!
Oh yeah, Azalea had that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
So
would have been
basically-
really useful. You would have basically held it still. It wouldn't have been able to act. It would have been probably able to speak still.
No.
But
The phenomenon of the black sand, the black scales, I could have stopped it. He never had to die.
Oh.
Well,
That would
he
have
talked shit
suspended
about the
it.
raptor.
it
Yeah.
would have
Yeah.
suspended it
I
for a later date.
I
That thing
briefly
is
considered
a
using
my
living
hold
thing.
indefinitely.
Sorry.
I have one ability that's a little OP, and I briefly considered using it on the dragon.
What was that?
Cast out evil.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I can banish an unnatural creature from my presence. On a 10+, it's
So once
banished
again, fuck the
immediately.
Catholics.
Yes. Yes. On a 10+, it's banished immediately. On a 7 to 9, it takes a little while for the banishing to take effect. The creature has time to make 1 or 2 actions, and after 2 minutes, the creature returns. Either way, the banished creature is unharmed, and you have no control over where it goes. On a miss, something is keeping it here, and now its focus is on you. That's bad.
That's
Yeah.
That's
bad.
very bad.
That would have been an interesting one, because the way I sort of imagined it is like, all right, you need to come for the next 2 minutes. Literally almost like a sonic scream blasting it further into the park that would take the next 2 minutes for it to get back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty sound.
Because it's a sound.
Got it.
The
Oh,
only
oh,
reason
I'll be
it
here all
did
week.
not get stronger after killing those Fae, and I did roll to see how many Fae it fought that
Mhm.
came after it to try to stop it. Because their bodies essentially turned to dust, it got no sustenance from it.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't really have a soul or real life force. They're kind
So-
of artificial.
I literally rolled to see, all right,
They're
there's
reality
several
saccharine.
individuals who could be trying to stop this thing. And it was between, let's see, I think it was the heavens, so angels, which would have fed it.
Gross.
Demons also would have fed it. The Fae
Back
would
away.
not have fed it. And mages, which would have supercharged it. The dice were nice to y'all.
I'm glad it didn't eat me. All right. Well, thank you very much, Sam, for running. It was really, really fun. We really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone else for being here to play. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And thank you very much to our audience who has been amazing. Admiral, thank you.
I think he went to bed.
Oh, well, tell
made
him
somebody
thank
eat
you.
cottage cheese and then ran away.
I know.
Yeah.
You made Milagros eat a gallon of cottage cheese and then you ran.
It was worth it. It was worth
It
it.
was totally worth it. All right, so let's go ahead and say I'm gonna let everyone here tell you where you can find them, because everyone is on this cast is a content creator as well. So I'm gonna let everyone tell you where you can find them on the mighty interwebs, and then for our folks on Twitch, we're gonna raid out into someone else's stream. So we're gonna go to our ending screen. You will be there for a few minutes while we find someone to raid, and then we'll be raiding out for all our other streams. thank you very much for joining us. We're going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully it's a little bit better now that you've had some fun and time with us. And hopefully you guys will be here tomorrow because we have Ren's One Shot, which is a cyberpunk game. And it is going to be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we're going to be once again raising money for PCRF. And so please be there for that. And then Friday, we have The Walking Dead coming back. And yeah, it's going to be... They had a really rough scene last game. So it's going to be kind of wild to see them coming back after that. And then, of course, Sunday, we have Wild Beyond the Witchlight with Crafty Mirage running. It's been amazing. It's been great. And I'm just looking forward to more of that. All that being said, let's go ahead and start out with the mighty Milagros, Fountain Pen Femme. Milagros, where can people find you on the mighty interwebs?
People can find me consistently here on Dinner and a Game. I'm here Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. And then my presence everywhere else is like pretty sporadic. I'm working on some writing projects and things like that. Lots of TTRPG related stuff. But I don't know. I'm not posting quite as much as I used to. But if you want to see me bother these people because I live here and they can't get rid of me, it's been 3 years and I refuse to budge. And also see me drink more terrible stuff on stream because this has been a trend for about 2 years. I am here Tuesday nights and Wednesday nights. Maybe I'll bring back the liquidy peanut butter. That seemed to be really.
I love the liquid peanut butter.
I don't like that.
I was thinking, I think this might have overtaken the peanut butter as my favorite, but the peanut butter is still like second.
Well, I mean, it was the combination with the knife.
With the knife.
That really drove it home.
I don't like the liquid peanut butter.
At least it wasn't like hot liquid peanut butter through a thick straw.
Okay, but no.
You're all just giving me ideas.
I know. That's why I said no.
I feel like the texture of the peanut butter would clog up the straw, though.
Probably.
I just slurped it. I just shook the jar and then just like slurped it right out of the jar.
Right.
No, because you were also drizzling it into
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Look, as long as you're not trying to suck Nutella up the straw.
That's
Too
not
thick.
possible. That's
Too
not
thick.
possible.
It's
Yeah, it's
too
too
thick,
thick.
but like I'll figure something out.
Oh
It's
boy.
also really gritty.
I don't like Nutella. I like peanut butter. I just don't like you doing that to peanut butter because it feels wrong.
Which is why I have to do it.
Oh.
Yeah, now you know how I feel, Ray. Now you know how I feel.
No, I don't. Nope. Cassie, where can people find you on the mighty interwebs?
Oh, well, you know, I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok. You can find me at Lady Vamp on Instagram. I said that one already.
Mhm.
I am also with ADH Adventures. I forgot what stream I was on. ADH Adventures on Tuesday nights, as well as being here on Wednesday nights. And yeah, other than that, I hang out in Discord, and that's about it.
And that is more than enough. You can't expect more of yourself than you can give. That's wonderful. Because we're always bugging you about joining other games.
Yes, and I mean, my Fridays are still open right now.
If you want to jump on, The Walking Dead could use you.
Also,
Yeah, I think I'm still
when are
a
we
week
getting the
before it
Wattpad story between Theo and Gunnar? When are we getting that?
And I was telling my coworker about it, and I was like, what kind of monster should I, like, what kind of monster fucker should I be? I'm going over this list.
List of monster fuckers.
Oh,
And he's like, you just sound like a page on Wattpad. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Werewolf it is.
Werewolf it is.
Werebear.
Oh,
Werebear.
boy.
Oh, yes.
Werebear.
The ones that transform, and then there's an orphanage built overnight.
You went full Halson, and I love it.
I was going more for like berserkers from the Norse.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's that's my initial thought as well.
Awesome.
Yeah, just going full berserker. I was like, yeah. She's gonna have some big tough Viking, corporate man who she just runs his fucking life because he's useless.
Liz, where can we find you on the mighty interwebs?
You can find me at various iterations of Atmosliss and Atmosliss2 on pretty much all of the social medias because I can't make up my mind and other people take things. When I'm not here on Wednesday nights, either annoying Sam with everything I could ever do, or Ray with everything I could ever do, because I'm really annoying.
No, she's
Shocker.
not. No, they're not.
Uh,
They're not.
Appropriately annoying.
You
Appropriate.
better
Yes.
put some respect on the level up lesbian's name, excuse you.
Yes, the level of lesbian needs the respect.
You can also
20
find me over
hours.
20 hours.
That's a marathon.
You can also find me over on Monday nights on the Starfield with a bunch of wonderful people playing Werewolf the Apocalypse, where I get to play a little baby Guru who just this past Monday went into Krenos for the very first time in her little baby Guru life.
No.
And actually managed to help her kind of father figure win a fight with the Karen Pariah. It was great. Dug my claws right into her snout.
Oh.
Ooh.
And
Yeah,
it-
it got messy. It got messy.
Like,
Like, ooh, it got messy. Like, really fucking messy. I was just listening to that, like, going, oh, god damn.
Hey, bitch bit me.
bitch bit me.
Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, don't bite the baby.
Never. Never.
Don't bite the baby.
Never bite the baby. That's rule number 1. Thank you, Elise. And Sam, where can people find you on the mighty interwebs?
So there are several places you guys can find me. On TikTok or most socials, you can find me at multiple iterations of Markov and Co. I'm trying to become a little bit more on there. But with the whole possible TikTok ban going in the US, it's kind of up in the air if it's even going to exist in like a month or so. So we're playing it day by day.
Well, it
You
just
guys
came
can
out that
find me.
China doesn't actually own TikTok.
Yep, not at all.
In
What?
any way, shape, or-
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we already knew that.
Dumbasses.
Also, the bill has a built-in 6-month period for them to sell, so it wouldn't even do anything until like August or September, which is election season.
Of
Oh,
course.
no.
Oh,
Like that
no.
wasn't in purpose. Let's see, where else can you guys find me? Other than here on Wednesdays, where I play the group's resident troublemaker / maniac. You guys can also find me over on ADH Adventures on Tuesdays, where both Cassie and I are in the channel's flagship show. We unfortunately may have just lost one of the OG members. We're not exactly sure when they're going to be able to come back. We are going to miss them dearly.
Which
And
means
we are
you're
not-
the last one standing.
Yeah, and I don't know how I feel about that. We are going to miss
Kingdoms
them.
of
We're
Mist
not
only
going to
has
let their
2 left. So we were
We're
in the
not
same
gonna-
situation you were.
we're not going to let their legacy die. However, we're going to carry that with us till the end of time. And then, of course, other than these 2 shows, you guys can find me running tech on Mondays over on the Starfield for Liz and many other wonderful people's Werewolf the Apocalypse game, as well as on Tuesday around mid-afternoon. We're starting to do a little bit of a gaming variety show. Currently, I am undertaking my, I guess technically not my very first Nuzlocke. The very first one ended in Cataclysm. But we are attempting to do a full Nuzlocke of Pokemon Emerald. I'm going to do various other different challenges once a week.
Excellent. Thank you. And you can find Dinner and a Game and all of our links in chat right now in our link tree, as well as the links to everyone else, all the other creators you see here. Remember, we would do this regardless if we had followers or we had subscribers or anything else like that, because this is our hobby and we love doing it. But when we see someone take that little bit of time to hit that like or follow button, that is a serotonin boost that a creator cannot even begin to express. If you want to support Dinner and a Game, absolutely, we would love it. We have merch that we love and we have had created by an incredible artist, Red Queen Hales, like this shirt right here, Choke Me Daddy. But
That's totally not what it says, but
it's close
go with
enough. It's close enough. And we also have partnership with Many Worlds Taverns, where you can use the Dinner and a Game discount code to get 10% off your order. And if you use the link that's in chat right now to place an order, we will get 10% of your order as a reward for helping promote Many Worlds Taverns. And finally, if you want to support us in any other ways, you can do so by giving by using bits here on the stream. You can do so by giving us stars on Facebook, doing super chats on YouTube. There's now a subscription subscriptions available on YouTube. There's subscriptions available on TikTok, but I don't know if I've set that up yet. Any of that goes to helping us do things like bringing on paid GMs to create more content, and we're working our butts off to get to a point where we can actually pay our players to be present during games. The reason for that, of course, is that even though this is a game and it's a lot of fun, people make some serious sacrifices to be on here, and we have some people that really enjoy being on multiple games. Liz is on several games, and Milagros is on several games. It's just, they do a lot for us, and we want to be able to give them something as valuable as their time is back. And I don't think we can actually ever do that, but we try. But in the meantime, like I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and raid out on Twitch. We're going to go ahead and say goodnight to everyone else. Remember, people, if you want to be able to come back every single time you want to watch one of our games or even anyone else's games or creations, you have to take care of yourself. Social distance where you can, wear a mask when you can, because we almost all of us went to COVID. Almost all of us went to Gen Con.
We came back with Gen Con.
Yeah, we came back with Gen Con. But yes, no, and we all got COVID. So please do what you your best to protect yourself. And remember, at Dinner Game, we always save you a seat at the table. Now we're going to take that table and find someone else to torture with. And again, we hope you'll join us for the rest of our programming. But even if you don't, we hope you have a great week. And we will talk to you guys later. Oh, I can't hit the button. I'm missing the button. I can't hit the button. Where's the fucking button?
Fucking button.